Are we gonna go live? Maybe? You are now live. Hey, about time. Tweet out to the birds, Book of Faces, the Mother Russia, all the good, happy, fun stuff. Come on. It does this every single time. Maybe work? I mean, if you wanted to work, that would be great. Yeah, that'd be great if you wanted to work. There we go. Easily amused. Let's see if this is working. Yes, it is. All right, we are up and we are live, I think. For most of it, anyways. Instead of listening to his shit-tacular pre-stream music, which still hasn't started yet, it's 1:17. He's 2 minutes late to his own stream. He has to waddle 10 feet down the hallway, and he's still late. I love it. I love it a lot. But instead of doing that bullshit, we're going to watch this instead. Last night, he played Street Fighter. It's lagging! It's lagging! The frame drops! Someone posts. I didn't say anything. Fuck you, you're banned! Not a joke. And everybody at 1.25 speed. Let's go.
My moves are so delayed, I can't do anything about this.
It's so delayed, guys. It's so delayed. Right, main protagonist.
That was nice.
Hooligan battle.
I jump up, I jump forward. I can't block. No Shoryuken. Yeah, it's terrible. I had absolute awful reactions. It wouldn't come out at all. Nothing I did actually happened. Everything I did was after the fact.
Because it's got your own lockdown, bitch.
Anything he did, it was completely lagged out. The game was an awful fucking connection. Terrible experience. Absolutely terrible fucking experience. Garbage game. Man.
Garbage game, guys, because he can't spam.
I'm gonna try Dalcine.
Let's see if that makes me not orange. You watched it live? Oh. I was doing my Dark Souls last night. Where I cheesed 3 out of 4 bosses. The one boss that didn't cheese was
Oh my god.
I was wandering around, walking, all of a sudden, what the fuck? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, don't die, don't die, don't die. What, he beat me? Oh, the game's buggy, dude. I beat him? Oh, that's because I'm such a great fighter, dude.
Okay.
Ooh, that was good. Get him, get him! You're fighting for America when you beat DSP.
And evil. There we go. Well, look who it is. The guy who's not gonna play.
Damn trolls! How dare they give me a cheap easy win?
I'm just gonna keep picking fucking Balrog and destroying this guy since he doesn't want to fucking play. He's an idiot.
He's a troll, not an idiot. He just does it to piss you
Oh
off.
my god, now it's Alpha 3. What a waste of time because he's not gonna play. Well, thank God I only got about 20 minutes left on stream because this has not been a very fun night tonight, quite frankly. You know, it's been bad.
He had
bad,
way more than 20 minutes.
Very bad experience.
He had almost an hour left,
in the lobby.
and he quit early. He dropped like 30 minutes early.
Vote for Jump King. His hilarious reactions would be 10-fold the ones you have in fighting games. Great. So what you want to do is you want to see me rage. That's what it is. You want to see me be raging and shit. You don't actually care about the game being good. Okay.
I got a hit on him.
Wow, so much fun.
Hey, it's an easy win, dude. Get over it. Someone just got silenced.
Amazing.
Look at how much fun he's having. Professional gamer,
Okay.
guys. Having a great time. Right, Mary Sci-Fi?
Great, this again. I love a rematch, but watch how bad. It's gonna be the same shit when I'm not gonna come out.
Has he started this one yet? Oh, yes, he has. Okay. Oh, see, he was already a few minutes late. That's why I went over to this.
My connection to this guy is bad.
Let's see.
I can do that.
Every
I
single
can
connection
do
is
this.
bad,
I can't
but it's
make
not
a
his
fireball.
fault. It's never his fault. I got business class internet.
For me to get moves.
It's your fault.
It's like pulling fucking teeth.
Hadouken.
Bullshit.
I went to do Hadouken. He did Hadouken. And he's Hadouken hit me, dude. It's bullshit.
Block, thank you. Bullshit. Can't jump.
Can't jump
No
as he
Shoryuken.
jumps.
I couldn't jump and then no Shoryuken. Yeah, the game is. This version of the game is so bad.
Yeah. I love it. He gets his ass
On the
kicked.
ground.
It's never his fault, though, guys.
Yeah, it drops my input. Then my fireball comes out late and he gets a free hit. You also notice it's skipping frames of animation.
No, it's not.
Yep, where's my move? Nothing. It's
Nah, you're just
entire
shit at
frames
this
of
game,
animation. There's no
dude.
point in playing that guy again. There really isn't. That guy, my connection to him is so bad, and my side is skipping entire frames of animation. It's not showing any startup animations for Shoryuken. It's just giving him into the invincibility frame. Yeah, it's
Wait
fucking
for
garbage,
it,
dude.
but there's a reason why he
I'm
quit
gonna do another
early.
lobby. If not, maybe I'll make one more, and that's it. I'm not playing this no more tonight. It's so laggy, dude. That's a god awful.
How dare these tryhards go out there and try hard, dude?
Yes, it's not
As he
showing any
tries
startup
hard.
frames for sweep and no startup frames for.
There's a
Shoryuken.
reason why
Instead,
he
the move
quit.
is hitting me all of a sudden. Where's the move? Where's the actual time that it takes for the move to come out? Just skipped right to the hit. Fuck this game. Fuck this piece of shit game.
Lint to
It's fine on your
microphone,
end 'cause
throat
you're-
clear.
That's why you're big. Dumb fuck. Fucking idiot. I totally didn't see
Like that.
moves
If it was the
connecting.
laggy and delay, wouldn't he have delayed inputs too? No, that's not how it works. It only affects me. Me.
Yeah, I
Wait
think it's
for
time to call it
it.
a night. Sucks because it's early. I didn't want to call it a night. It's early. I like playing for at least.
So if
a
you're
few
gonna be an
hours.
asshole,
This is
you're gonna be
bad.
treated like an
I can't
asshole. You're gonna be shown the
I
door.
can't fucking get valid connections anymore. Like I can't even find the fucking lobby anymore.
Wait for it. He should appear soon.
Now this guy's not rating. Are you fucking kidding me? That's it. I'm done with this. I'm seriously done with this. Ah, it's so bad.
Hey, Agent Popper.
What's that?
Oh.
Chianti? People if I choose a Chianti at a ton of rice, made me tired as fuck. Because I haven't had alcohol in months. I already had a bad time with Street Fighter. Tonight I'm dozing off. Alright, see you later, man. Yeah, it's sad.
It's like a
Very fun tonight,
certain
though.
someone showed up and he
I had
ran
fun
away
matches,
immediately.
but There's no bad
What the hell
connection.
is
lead.
it? I've only seen the screenshots on Twitter. That's why I want to do this, because it was so... From what I'm reading on Twitter, it's like, yeah, as soon as a certain someone showed up, he ran away screaming into the night. Get him! Ah, he's gonna win. Woo! Maybe not. Got him!
Wow. The comeback.
Ooh, he's just a good comeback instead of bitching that it was the game's fault.
No 360.
Ooh, is Zangief gonna get a perfect?
No 360 again.
Nope, no perfect.
All I want is a 360. Won't give it to me. Look what I beat him with.
Damn it.
Oh. I'm done.
There it is. Rugel Bernstein. You know who that is? You know who Rugel Bernstein is? You know who that is? It's EvilAJ! I love it. As soon as he sees EvilAJ, run away, run away! Because he was not in the last lobby, was he? No, it was J Bombus. But I love that. As soon as EvilAJ makes it into the lobby, runs away screaming into the night.
Look what I beat him with.
I didn't want to end early, guys. I wanted early, but I saw EvilAJ and I had to run away. EvilAJ for the win. EvilAJ for the win. DSP is, and so is EvilAJ, and that's what pisses him off. Ah. I love it. As soon as he saw EvilAJ, he ran away screaming to the night.
I'm done.
I'm done. EvilAJ is
That's enough of that.
in the lobby. Gotta run away.
I'm not gonna keep putting up with the fucking trolling and shit. I've had enough. I'm sorry, guys. No,
I like that. 2 streams ending early in one day. He ended the other one early. He saw AJ. Oh, even his chat knows that it's EvilAJ. Let's slow it down to regular speed. Why can't you give the guy credit? He was good. Time to shove this game, man. 2 streams ending early in one day. He saw EvilAJ. Yes, he did.
I would play 2 hours, but number one, I'm not getting anybody new.
I.e., he's getting EvilAJ.
It's the same bad fucking connections, and the game's just not agreeing with me.
And got the fuck out of there.
Tonight. It sucks. Usually it's alright. Usually I don't have any problems, but...
Usually I get easy wins because I play against
That was
fans and the fans let me win,
so-
dude.
Alright, well, that's it for this week. I don't know. Like, this week was kind of shitty. The last couple weeks, yeah, it was hit or miss. This week was kind of shitty. I guess we'll have to see. Next week, if we try one more time and it ends up being bad again, I probably won't do it again. And it sucks because I love
Still loves
Street Fighter from
gaming,
time
but
to
he's
time.
double clocking
You guys
out
have loved
early.
Since I brought this back, I know that. You've been telling me, yes, I can't wait for the weekly, old school Street Fighter session. But
And his
that was
whole
bad
chat's like,
because
so
I
you're ending 2
4
streams
people
early in one
online,
day.
and
Ran away as
out of those
soon as you saw
connections, one guy's a
EvilAJ.
troll who's not fucking playing at all. One guy never readied up. And the other two were hit or miss. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was laggy. So... So it is what it is.
Oh, someone's about to get Lean and Manual banned.
Sorry about that. I wish I could do better, but I can't because I got to work with what I got, and this is what I got for old school Street Fighter.
You got nothing.
And, it's a terrible collection.
Then
So-
play Street Fighter 5, asshole.
I really wish one day. I really do. I wish one day they would make a valid collection for this that would work and people would want to keep playing.
It does work. You're just a bitch.
If you remember the third Street Fighter 3 Third Strike for Xbox 360, actually lived for quite some time. Like that was like 2-3 years straight. People played that nonstop.
Shout out to EvilAJ.
So why they couldn't make a good version of this? It's a shame, All right. All right, thank you.
It is a weird community, you're right.
Resub for 2 months in a row. I appreciate that.
GTG.
But that's going to be it, guys.
Agent Papa?
I will see you next week, hopefully, for this. Again, we'll give it another shot. Hopefully it's better. And tomorrow. Tomorrow, what are we doing? Final Fantasy VI. I'm stoked. I can't wait for more Final Fantasy VI. You guys know I love that game. So 4 more hours. 4 more hours. Final Fantasy VI tomorrow on the main stream. Tomorrow night we're going to finish up Super Mario World Special World, which is super tough, the special stages. So that'll be fun. And then after that we might just chill, or if we have time we'll play another game. I guess we'll see.
Gonna chill, dude. Throat clear right to the microphone.
Excuse me. And then on Sunday.
Like he couldn't wait 5
more
seconds to end the
Doom.
stream and then do that?
Sunday night's either
No,
gonna
of
be
course
Myst
not.
Or Doom 2. Right now you guys seem divided on what you want to see me start playing from last week's
Doom 2, asshole.
marathon. Both games I'd be okay with. I own both at this point, and I like playing both of them on the Christmas marathon. So more Doom 2 or Myst is dependent on what you guys want Sunday night. Okay, so keep giving me your feedback. I am polling your feedback. I'm taking it in, and I'll see what I'm going to do on Sunday based on your feedback. Okay, guys? Okay. Thank you guys
Peace
very
out.
much. PW Dubs just tipped $1. He says, you work very hard. Don't the Street Fighter cronies wear you out? Yeah, it's frustrating because you've seen...
It's frustrating when
the last 2-3
EvilAJ
weeks
shows up and
actually
kicks my
hasn't been
ass.
that bad. Maybe a little bit of lag here or there, but in general, it's been pretty good where we got lobbies with a variety.
How many
of
has
people.
he
And now
gotten,
this
or
is
how
like
many
a
does he have
scene where
installed?
people-
Because right now he
one
probably has
of
very
them
few
wants to
installed. He
fucking
keeps
place his
deleting them.
asshole. It's just a waste of everybody's time.
Oh yeah, Mimology.
So, we'll see how it goes next week.
Yeah, 'cause
All right, everyone. Thank you to
even his own
everyone
chat was
who
pointing out
tuned
like,
in
hey,
today.
how
I'll see you at
come
8 a.m. for
the lag only seems to
6
affect you, not anyone else? Lean in manual ban. How dare you point out it's only affecting me, not anyone else?
Look
Wait
what I
for
beat
it.
him with.
Like he wins, like, yay guys, I won. All right, awesome.
Oh.
And then
I'm done.
oh no, EvilAJ, run away, run away. Love it. Yeah, it's everyone in his chat that points out there's no lag, dude. It's just you. No, there's lag. Ban. Well, thank you, Relevant. That's right. He is playing Final Fantasy VI today, isn't he? Probably won't watch that because I don't care. He's boring. The gameplays are so fucking boring. The only good parts is when you get the... Sometimes, anyways, gold dust and stuff from pre-streams. But sometimes the pre-streams will be pretty good. and then other times not so much. But you always, every now and then you get that golden rant from this pig. Probably got another 15 minutes of music. Terrible. I don't think he lost all of his mods, they just stopped showing up. So it's not like he banned them or got rid of them, they just stopped showing up, which is hilarious. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I don't have any fans coming on letting me beat the shit out of them so I get easy wins, guys. So, I have to call it a night. Because EvilAJ's in the room. Run away, run away. It is the guy, Dante. We'll be watching his Twitch. As soon as he gets done with the shit-tacular music. I was like, how do you have such good beats going and then the lyrics are just trash? Just makes you wonder, like, how much trash he has piled up. For two people, one who never leaves the house, how do they have that much trash? Just piled up collecting rats. Or maybe they smell him. Today, he's probably going to do the $100 tip goal. That if you reach, you get absolutely nothing. Like, the point of a goal is that once you reach it, you get something. Like, alright, we reached the goal, we get this. He doesn't even do a dab anymore. He used to be like, alright, I'll do a tab, cool. And then, no. I mean, the beat is not bad, it's just the lyrics are just so trash. Had a great one, Slevin. How about you? And I got more stuff to do tomorrow because Dad's side of the family was last Sunday. Mom's side of the family is tomorrow. Actually, Christmas Day I didn't have anything to do. What did I do that day? I think I played Warhammer with a buddy of mine. Once he got done with his Christmas stuff with his family, was like, "Hey, what you doing?" "Nothing. Want to play Warhammer?" Oh man, we went through Warhammer 40k Inquisitor for like 6 hours. I think there has been, where would I have posted it? Where would I have posted it? Oh, where is it? There is. I know there is. Aha! Let's see what to say this under. Save it under 4. Let's see, where's the other one? Here it is. This is what I was looking for. Let's see if I can't bring it up. Why is it not popping up? What the hell? There we go. Hey, that's a little big. That's what she said. Guess whose condo that is? On sale on Zillow for $61,000. 7-night cruise. Holy shit. Near Automata, got that. Oh, where'd I put it? And now the one game I ordered, Spider-Man PS4, supposed to be here on the 29th of November. It's been a month and it's still not here. I don't know what the fuck Best Buy's doing, but I also got this for $20. So if it ever comes in, I'll have Spider-Man, but I also got, as we all know, Dark Souls, Nier Automata that I just showed, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, World War Z, and then the movie Brightburn. Got some friends that haven't seen the movie yet, so I want to take it over and watch it with them, but the holidays and all that, plans are kind of hard to put together. Mind you, he still owes $100,000 on $101,000 to be exact. Paid 128 grand. 10 years later, he still owes $101,000. How do you only pay off $27,000 in 10 years while making over $100,000 a year average? Fuck, he's probably averaging closer to $150,000 because some years he was making close to $300,000, if not more. If not for the $100,000, it would at least be like whatever they don't get from selling it, they'll go after him for. Or they'll go after the condo association, then the condo association will go after him for the money. More likely than not, yeah, he's using it to pay for a lawyer. Or he slipped him and said he now has two tax attorney lawyer people. Which be, alright, well, one for his business stuff and then one for this because when he stopped paying his mortgage back in April, possibly May, guess what was tied to his mortgage? His property taxes. So guess who wasn't paying his property taxes since at least May, if not April? Yeah, DSP. Guess what the government doesn't like? When you don't pay your property taxes. Or taxes in general. Just ask Al Capone about that. And Onision. And everyone else who's refused to give the government the money that they're owed. So yeah, expect... Even if it's not the bank that gets him, the government might get him. For all the back taxes that he owes on the property taxes. I just cannot imagine making... Like, one year he made over $300,000. After taxes, he could have paid for this. He could have paid it off after taxes. Then it paid off. Pay him rolls of pennies. He wants $1,000? Alright, but you get the special things so they gotta pay for the shipping. Oh, you ever get those, junk mail things with the pre-stamped envelopes? Where it's like, you don't have to pay for the envelope, they'll pay for whatever. Pack it with as much shit as you possibly can. Then send it to them. Because they gotta pay the shipping on it. So if you get a bunch of rocks, just like, go out to your driveway, stuff from rocks, and they're like, hey, there's a couple pounds of rocks in here. They gotta pay the postage on that. And he has no glasses. Well, striking first, possibly the, well, again, it depends, because the bank's going after whoever they can. Whether it's him or the condo association. If they go after the condo association, then it'll probably be the government that gets him first. If they go after him first, and not the condo association, they'll be the bank that gets him first. Gah. All because he didn't pay off his condo after making hundreds of thousands of dollars. It has his voice in it, that's all he cares. In fact, a fan submitted a song, a new one. Might have actually been good. we'll never know because he won't use it. And why won't he use it? Because, in his own words, this is what he said. It only has my voice like 30% of the time, dude. I can't use that. Yep. He won't use this new song because it's only his voice for about 30% of the song. Like, are you kidding me? It just does, like, hey, I took the time and energy to make you this song. Can you use it? No! It doesn't focus on me. Read me! Well, yeah, you shouldn't have paid 128 grand for that condo in the first place. But he made the money to pay it off. Probably about the only time he gets fucked in 2019, because I doubt she's touched him. Mr. Only shower once a week, the day before my day off. That night before I go and take my day off, I take a shower. That's the only time I shower, dude. And again, that's not me making a joke. That's not hyperbole. He straight up said that. He doesn't shower except for one day a week. Gross. I took a shower before I came on here. You know what my plans are for today? Do absolutely fucking nothing. Although I did make... Actually, I made 4 videos today so far. I'll be good till like January 5th if I keep this up. Because I keep making more videos and then I time it for January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and like... At this point, by the time I'm done today, I might be good till January 10th and I have to make another video. Sheesh. So I'll just have to worry about live streaming. You should shower daily. I think it's your hair you got to worry about, and also what kind of soap you use. If you use the moisturizing soap, you can shower daily without it being an issue. But if you use the drying soap, it'll dry your skin out. It can be an issue. What doesn't surprise me is behind the counter dudes, but I'm pretty sure. Oh fuck it, I have it. What am I talking about? Maybe. What if? I actually have it loaded up already. Fuck, I still had it loaded up. Ta-da! Alright, let's see if I can make it bigger. That's what she said. Mid-First Bank versus Burnell Phillip et al. The et al, I'm pretty sure, is the kind of association. Yeah. Deerfield Woods Condominium Association. Condominium Association. So, party PO1, the prosecuting or whatever you want to call it, is Mid-First Bank. Then the defendants are Philip Burnell and Deerfield Woods Condominium Association. So they're being sued as well. Fucking hell, that's hilarious. Defendant. Glad I still had that saved up. And probably only wash your hair about once every other day. So like today, not worried about shampoo and conditioner on my hair. Tomorrow I will before I go do family stuff. Ah, pants on fire. Why do you have to give me that visual? And with the condominium having their lawyer show up, you know what that means? More likely than not, they'll win their case of, we don't owe shit. So it will not surprise me if the courts and the bank decide condominium doesn't owe a shit. He owes a shit. And they go after him for everything. An ad? Where? Fuck. There's an ad appearing? Where? Son of a bitch. Shouldn't be as far as I know. Just popped up. Weird. Oh, not me. You. Okay. Right when I started talking, of course. Good job, YouTube. YouTube is just so fucking weird with some of their stuff. Redford Lupe, if you're watching, I still have not gotten... during Dark Souls 2... Dark Souls Part 2, Redford Lupe gave me a super chat of $50. It's not appearing on my analytics. He checked his bank account. He got charged. Where's the money, Susan? What, did you steal his money to buy another vibrator? You cold-hearted harpy. Either A, refund him his money, or give me the money, or both, or just do something. God damn it. It's weird because I've never had this issue before. Ever. Like, oh, someone gave you, no, $10 super chat. Guess what? It appears. Oh, they gave it to you on Thursday? It appears on my Thursday analytics. He did it on Monday, and on Monday it still doesn't show. It's like, what the hell, Susan? Are you really going to take my fans' money? At least give it back to him, asshole. Oh, music's done. Time to start with the hello, hello. Dead silence. Let's see, yeah, the conversation is going to set on, put it all on him.
All right, what is going on? Oh, God, OBS error. Oops. Just started OBS error. What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello.
Of course he fucked it up.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, we know who Nacion/Greg is. If you don't, Greg equals Nacion.
Retro fun,
Pedophile.
I definitely hope. It is time for a fun Saturday stream. Today is Saturday, December 28, 2019. We are very, very quickly approaching the end of the year, folks. In just a few days, it will be 2020. The beginning of not only a new year, but a new decade, right?
Ah, wrong pipe.
So I certainly hope that you guys are ready. I know I'm ready for a new decade. I don't know about you guys. It feels like a new beginning, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Cool. But anyway, today
Feels like you're a piece of shit.
Very, very fun throwback Final Fantasy VI stream. And I hope you guys are excited for this. As you guys know, roughly for the past week and a half, almost 2 weeks now, I've been playing Final Fantasy VI as part of my major playthrough rotations. All right, and I've been having a ridiculous amount of fun with the game. As you know, it is my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. I really feel that...
I say it's weird what YouTube... Well, it's the same thing with Twitch.
Probably one of the
Amaranth straight up showed her pussy on stream? Yeah.
And I absolutely
48-hour ban.
So I hope you've been enjoying the throwback.
Male streamer spilled something on his shirt. Oh shit, I don't want to say. Took his shirt off.
The fact that I've played the game so much that I know a ton about the game.
So you have female nudity?
Playing it basically, but,
that's fine.
Some of the secrets.
Man taking his shirt off because he spilled something on it. Indefinite ban.
I've really been enjoying it. I hope you guys have really enjoyed it as well. All right, and I want to say thanks.
No one's enjoyed anything from you.
Tuning in so far. I understand that when I'm playing an older game like this, a lot of people kind of get turned off and they're like, well, I'm not super interested because it's old school, right? It's old school, and you know, I'd rather see Phil play new releases and the like. I get that.
Well, then play new releases. There's plenty of them out there.
I'm not, I'm of the mentality that every once in a while we can go back and do something different and fun. And in this regard, it's
never be fun with you.
A very fun game playthrough so far.
Snort right into the microphone.
Game, you know, there's a lot of opportunity for us to just relax and interact and have a good time and have a chill time while I'm grinding through the combat of the game, etc., rather than worrying so much about, you know, making the playthrough, you know, superbly focused on the gameplay, right? In fact, it's kind of the opposite where, you know, yes, the turn-based combat is a major part of the game, but I've had a lot of fun kind of just enjoying talking with you guys and explaining things about the game and everything while I play it, okay? So I certainly hope that you guys have had fun with this playthrough so far. And, you know, more today, major stream. Today we're going to have some major developments in the game, FYI. If you're not aware, if you never played the game before and you never watched, you know, maybe anyone else play it or my previous playthrough of it from, you know, 7-8 years ago, well, the truth of the matter is that we are about to hit ginormous twists in the story, okay? Up to this point, it's been the returners or the rebels against the evil empire, right? The empire that seems to be capturing espers, these magical creatures, and sucking their magic powers out of their bodies.
It's not the weed, dude. It's real. I'm just a head that floats in the air.
There's going to be a twist. Today we're going to see a lot of new stuff going on, and I hope that you guys are excited for that.
Celeste boobs? Ooh. Boobs are always good.
To see said twist and to see how this all pans out. So, good stuff today. Good stuff. I'm, you know, again,
floating ghost head.
I love playing this game with all of you and sharing my knowledge and experience with all of you.
I love my green screen.
Good stuff coming up.
Something that DSP has
and
refuses to use.
What I'm wondering is today, I'm wondering if we're going to hit the major turning point of the game because I'd say just about, not really 2/3 through the game,
Oh, hey,
but
wait,
about, I'd
that's
say
in
a
the
little bit
way.
before that, the game has a big turning point where a lot of stuff changes. And
Oh, it's
I'm wondering
101.
if we're going to get to that
Only going to
today.
get
We
61
might,
for the
because it's a
condo.
4-hour
If
stream,
they're
we
lucky.
might,
Highly doubt
or we
that.
might not, because there are a few sections coming up that have a lot of combat and exploration as well. So we might get close, but no cigar. You know what I mean? Like, we might get right on the edge of it and then not get to it. I guess we'll see.
Yes, he
today what
does.
happens.
Any reference to it, even if you type in the number that he
Then
owes,
basically,
automatically banned.
You know, there's a turning
Mid-first
point in the
bank,
game, and then after that,
banned.
there's a lot of different stuff kind of
Yes,
opens
they
up in
are.
the game to do.
For the condo
That's,
that he refused to
very
pay
different
on.
and interesting.
After making
And also,
10 times
most
what he
of the
owed
major
for
side
it.
content of the game all opens up. The game becomes almost completely open world. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes today, and we'll see how far
He
we
doesn't
get,
go
okay?
anywhere, so
Later
it
tonight,
could be a
on my
typhoon
late
outside.
stream,
What the fuck does he
I'm
care? He's
going
not
to
leaving the
finish up
house.
Super Mario World finally. And thank
Like,
goodness,
really?
because, you know, I had planned on beating it.
Weather's only an
last
issue if
time
you have to
that I
go
played it.
somewhere.
And quite frankly, it
If
wouldn't
it
be bad
snows
I
and it's
didn't
my day
beat it
off,
last time
fuck
that
do
played
I
it. Sadly,
care?
that didn't happen.
If it snows and it's the day I gotta go to
Reason
work,
being,
fuck.
excuse me. Reason being because we got kind of held up with some of the nonsense of the game not saving. So I ended up having to replay about an hour and a half of gameplay and turbo through it in about 45 minutes. So we did the standard ending of the game. We even got to the end of the game, the special world. We unlocked it, but I didn't get to finish it.
I get to finish it because I suck at everything.
So today, we'll see how things go in Super Mario World. Hopefully I can beat the special world, which is the hardest world in the game, by the way.
Snort.
So we'll see. If I beat it relatively quickly, then we have a couple options. I can either change the stream over, okay, and basically
And you guys
do
give me
kind of
more money.
another game and the Super NES collection on the Switch. Or if you guys just want to hang out and relax, we could do that. We could just kind of talk and chill for a while and have a good time relaxing with each other. I'm okay with
I mean, I
either
can't imagine.
option.
Well, no.
I'm not,
They put in new carpet and
opposed
stuff. In fact, one second.
to doing either of those things. I think either one would be pretty fun. So I
actually
guess
have
we'll see
it.
how it goes tonight. Okay. So that's tonight. Tomorrow, we're returning back to Shenmue 3, and for those who've been watching the Shenmue 3 playthrough, you would know that we are in the midst of major story development.
See that?
We're finally kind of
Moving ready,
bottom of
spacious
whatever's
first floor
going on with
unit.
the
Recent
Red
updates
Snakes
include
gang
new
attacking
carpets and
everyone
fresh
in
paint
town.
throughout.
I-
Unit is located in a
I've
quiet
done a
location
lot
with
of the
private
side
balcony.
content
Is located
of the
conveniently
game.
to shopping and highways.
And now at
Qualifies
this
for all
point,
types of
we're,
financing.
we're basically
Short
kind
sales,
of,
subject to lien, holder
ready to
approval,
move on to
sold as
actual story
is.
development. I think I've done all of the
So I mean, new
true
carpet,
researches.
fresh paint.
We're
Might
kind
actually
of doing. We
smell
did a lot of
okay.
the tournament stuff, the combat stuff.
May not smell like he
but
lived there
At this point,
without
it's kind
taking
of
a
slowed down.
bath
to the
every
point where
day.
I'm not doing it anymore because I kind of got pissed off by the freaking.
It means
combat,
infinite.
quite frankly.
The amount of snorts
And,
is infinite.
Now we were doing some of the gotcha games, which are kind of fun to do. You know, those little
Ooh, the
coins,
Switch.
redemption money in, and then you
I
get
want
a
to switch so
$9
badly,
machine
but
or whatever.
I want to wait for a
That's
sale and
kinda
then
fun, too.
like, oh,
Um,
normally it's $2.99.
And that, but
For
I
Black
don't
Friday,
want that,
it's
the whole thing. We got to have some plot development at some
$2.99.
point, right?
Well, fuck you then.
So, yes, that's going to be tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we're either going to play.
All right, guys, you guys give me
Myst or Doom 2.
$140,000 in tips. I'll reveal
Today's the
something
last
special.
day for you guys
Yay!
to kind of chime in and let me know exactly what you want to see tomorrow night on the late stream. I'm not exactly sure what to do, and the reason I say that is because
I mean, it's a small condo, but 60 grand.
Want to see?
That's not really a bad price.
A lot of you actually want to see both. You know what I mean? Like either game. A lot of you seem to be of the impression that either game would be a great option. And so I don't really want to only do one or the other. I don't know. It's very hard to decide, all right? I'm thinking about it. Myst or Doom 2. And I'm going to think about it a little bit harder before I make a decision. But I think I kind of know what I want to do. All right? We'll see. Then I'm off on Monday. Monday is my day off this week, which I know is weird because normally I would take Tuesday off. But being that Tuesday is New Year's Eve, I decided that I would instead take Monday off, so that way I can actually have a normal day off and not have to worry about it being insanely chaotic outside like it was last week when I was off on Christmas Eve.
But
which was out of control and not very fun.
I thought you had to make your days off around Cat's schedule.
I just want to have like a normal day
that you didn't
off.
get to choose when you get your days off.
So, yeah, I'm going to do so on Monday. Tuesday when we come back, I am doing a major
I can't
Minecraft
choose my days
stream.
off. I gotta set my
Another
schedule
4+
around Cat's
hour
schedule.
stream, reason being
No,
we
I'm
have
gonna take Monday off
still
instead of Tuesday because I
have not
can't. Fuck you.
completed the freaking bird statue. We're getting there, okay? We're getting there. We've almost completed it. We're about halfway through building it. But I think
Would
we
not
can
be
finish
surprised
it
if you use a guide for
on this
Mist.
major stream of Minecraft that I'm going to do on Tuesday.
100%
and then
put money on that he did.
If we finish it up, then we can finally head out and do the open world exploration that I've wanted to do the entire time and haven't been able to do for various reasons. You know, I've had so many projects to work on that I haven't had the opportunity to head out and work on or explore. I haven't had the opportunity to work out and explore like you guys have wanted to see me do. Which could be frustrating because there's some people who are basically owed that as like something that they were top contributor and they asked, go explore the open world, check for new biomes or whatever. I'll hopefully be finishing the statue and doing that on Tuesday. Okay? Now, in addition to all of that, everybody, Tuesday night, I think I put this on the schedule, so I kind of want to announce it. Tuesday night, folks.
Give me money.
I'm going to be checking out Roblox. Yes, again. I'm actually going to be checking out Roblox again. All right?
Snort.
Now, before you freak out, and you say, oh my god, Roblox, what the hell? Yes, I am checking out Roblox again. Why am I checking out Roblox again?
When last time you
Because
played
when I
during his
checked it out
Christmas
during the
marathon, he
Christmas
screamed, "This
marathon,
game
it
should
was
be
actually
sued.
quite fun
Has Dragon Ball Z
to see how
characters in it. That's
chaotic it was.
illegal."
Admittedly, most of the games I tried didn't even freaking work. So a lot of ways, this kind of felt like a waste of time. Because it was like, damn, if I knew it was working, this would be a lot more fun. But since half the shit doesn't work, it's not very fun. Right?
Holla holla for the dollar
So here's
from
the
Liquid
thing.
Snake.
I'm gonna be
What's
taking
good, bro?
suggestions from
Everything.
you guys.
Got my day
What
off.
games I should be checking
Already made
out
4
during
videos.
the
Once it's done, I'll
Roblox
probably make some
stream.
more videos.
Okay.
We're doing everything right. I'll be good until
I already got
January
someone
10th.
sent me
I'll
a
have to
big
make another
thorough
video.
email with a
So I can
suggestion
focus
of,
on
like,
live
5
streaming.
different games that I should check out, and I will be checking that out. Plus, whatever you guys suggest.
I'm not a
Keep in
children's
mind, I know
entertainer,
some people will probably
dude.
suggest trolling garbage at the same time. I'm sure some people will actually suggest some.
That's
good
what the
stuff.
body noise counter is for.
So
It used to be
it's
called the
a good
snort
mix.
counter, but he makes all kinds of body noises,
It should be
so
a fun stream.
change it
Truth
to
of the
body
matter is,
noise
this is just
counter.
kind of an experimentation stream for me. I want to see if I actually do a stream focusing on Roblox, how it'll go. If you guys will like it.
If you guys will give me
Or if
enough
ends up
money
being
to make it
kind of
worth
a
it
failed
for me.
experiment. You're like, okay, I tried it. It wasn't great. Let's move on and let's do
That's,
something else.
you guys give me more money?
That's fine, but I kind of want to give it a shot because it was intriguing to me when I tried it during the Christmas marathon.
If
And
you
I
guys have
actually gave it
headphones on, if
a
you listen
second
really closely,
to
you
see,
can
are there
tell when
actually
he's
any,
swaying side
valid
to
games in this
side
thing that were made
to
that we're
side
playing, or at least
to
checking out.
side.
You know what Roblox kind of feels like to me? It kind of feels like the old days. Remember the old days? When I have a random day and with nothing going on, and what I would do is I would just go onto Xbox Live and look at their demo section. Remember I would have demo days where you would
But you can
just
tell
look
like
at
he's
games that were
close
like,
to the
okay, here's a
microphone, then he's
demo, you
away
check it
from the
out.
microphone,
Or
close to the
remember the indie
microphone,
section, there was an
away
indie
from the
game section where
microphone.
you could check out games as well. That's kind of, you know, what I'm feeling.
Can you
All right.
imagine?
Is that the
There's all
game's
these
so
kids in there.
random
Where are
that it's
these
just kind
kids
of
playing
fun
this
to go
video
around
game
and
that's meant
mess
for
around with it a
kids?
little bit. So that's kind of how I want to check it out and see what we can find. Now again, Tuesday night, if this ends up being not
Polar
so
Express,
great, that's perfectly
the animation
fine.
of
We
it
don't ever have
can
to
be a
do it
little
again,
weird,
I kinda wanna
but
give it a shot just to see what the hell happens here. All right. So
like
then
I
for
can
the rest of
understand
the
some
week,
people
we're gonna
like being
have a continuation of
weirded
all
out
of
by
my
the
current
animation because it is
playthroughs, all
pretty
right,
weird,
including,
but he's a
you know,
mature
more Final
adult,
Fantasy
dude.
VI, more Pokemon Sword, you know, all that
Pokemon
fun
Sword,
stuff will
another
continue.
children's game. Imagine that.
So I hope that you will join me.
Hope
for
you'll
all of
join
that
me
fun
and give me
stuff
more
this
money.
week, okay. Now also,
Snort.
next weekend, all right. Now you know, 1 week from say today. I'm not exactly saying it's going to be today. Probably it's either going to be 1 week from today or 1 week from tomorrow. It's going to be my year-end series. I haven't 100% scheduled it out yet, but yes,
You're doing your year-end series into
year-end
the.
series.
You're
The
supposed to do it
best and
before
worst
the end of the
of
year, not after the
2019.
year is over.
Essentially, it'll be the best games and the most disappointing games. All right. I honestly think with the way this year went, for the first time ever, the most disappointing games countdown may actually be insanely long. Like this year, I hate to say,
I only made like
was
$80
pretty
on this game. This game
disappointing in the
sucked. I
realm
only
of
made
games.
$80.
There
You
just is
assholes
not a
didn't
lot
step up
going
and give
on.
me enough
There's
money,
great
so this game
games. There's a lot of
sucked.
very disappointing games.
That game got
that
Game
came
of
out,
the
they
Year
seemed like they were gonna
awards
be good, and then they ended up being
from different
very
companies and
disappointing when they
publications.
finally
I
released.
only made $80. This is a shitty game.
And so, what I'd like to do is do a fun,
No 10 plus.
interactive countdown
Fuck the
with all of you here on
iPhone.
the
Fuck
streams.
Apple.
For that, I think it'll be fun. I hope you
In
feel
fact,
the same.
my best games of
And,
2019
that's
comes
gonna be
out
coming up
tonight.
next weekend. All right. Good stuff. All right, good stuff.
Irrelevant brings up
outside
a
of that,
very good point.
The other thing.
DSP thinks rainy day
final
fun
thing
is,
that's
we're
coming
going to go to
up
the beach. Oh, it's
is
raining?
gonna be
Fuck it, we'll go to the mall and blow our
tomorrow
money there instead.
Tomorrow night, you are
Like,
going
that's
to be able
not-
to begin to
But
nominate.
he lives in Seattle, where it rains all the time. No wonder he's broke.
Viewers'
I
choice
was going to use my
events.
rainy day
The
fund,
Viewers' Choice
but it's
events
raining,
will
so I
be
guess I gotta
nominating
spend
a lot
it.
of games for me to play a full playthrough of here on stream.
Overlord is
So
such a good
nominations will
movie.
begin tomorrow.
It is a
Okay,
great World War
tomorrow
II film.
They begin.
Like, the first half
I
hour,
will
you don't
start
realize
nominating.
it's
I'll let
about
you know,
zombies.
obviously, once
Like,
that
they didn't
is live on
advertise
my
in
phone,
the
so you can actually
previews
start
and all that
nominating games.
that there was zombies going to be in it. You wouldn't know.
Alright.
It literally
Should be
straight
great.
up looks like
I
a
can't wait to see what you guys
World War II
nominate
film
and
about a
vote on,
group that have to
because
go in
every
and take
time
out the
we do a
radio,
choice event, we
so
get the
D-Day
most
can happen.
interesting stuff. We have platformers and action.
I
games like
remember that he
Sonic
said
and
it. I
Spyro.
probably
We've had
even covered it when he said
racing
it.
games like
I'm sure I
Simpsons
did.
Hit and Run. We've had RPGs and Japanese-centric games such as Danganronpa. Like we've really
Yeah, they advertised
there
there's going to be zombies in it, but if they hadn't, you just went in going, oh, it's going to be a cool World War II film about a group that had to take out the radio tower. So the reinforcements going to be called in. And all of a sudden it happens like, oh shit, what the fuck?
And the thing is, I think this time around,
That was
there's
based on a
so
true
many
story.
games
Guess not.
you guys would like to see me play. I've heard so many. Phil, play Danganronpa 3. Phil, play Knights of the Old Republic. Phil, play Lost Odyssey. Phil, play Hitman, the originals. Phil, play Max Payne 2. Phil, play, like there's been so many games that you guys have been asking for recently. You're like, damn, I really wish Phil would do a playthrough of this or this or this. I think that this could end up being really fun and successful. So we'll see, we'll see how it goes. There you go. Gracie Jude said Bloodstained. I forgot about Bloodstained, which I had played a few months ago for a couple months ago during the Halloween marathon, right? Whew. There's so much. So, all right, so good stuff. See what I mean? Take this opportunity to nominate those games and try to convince other people to nominate the same game. So the more nominations, the better chance that it'll get to the final poll so we can start voting. And what I'm hoping is by, say, around mid-January, we have a game that's been determined to be the viewer's choice game, and we could start playing it. Okay? Good stuff. All right, I think I've covered all the topics that I want to talk about here in this first opening segment of the pre-stream. So thanks
Opening
for
segment of the pre-stream. You know what my pre-stream is? Come on, fucking YouTube work. All right, it's working. All right, let's go.
The sun is beating on my office, and even though it's actually quite cold outside, even though it's quite cold outside, it is actually warming up my office.
Yeah, a lot of those older movies, like, you gotta watch them for the cheesiness. Like, don't watch them for great dialogue and acting. It's watch them for the... What the? Watch them for the cheese.
It's hard to maintain a set temperature in this office with the varying weather that we have, because typically in the fall it's all cloudy here.
Varying
All of a sudden
weather,
we
that's
get a
what
day
it
like today
is.
with pure beating sun, and it heats up by like 20 degrees in this office, so...
It's 45 degrees in Renton. It is 45 degrees. It's acting like it's 100. What the fuck?
Second part of the pre-stream.
What a bitch.
You guys know the deal. The truth of the matter is, those of you who are here today, you guys are kind of the hardcore fans. People who are here for Final Fantasy VI are here to have a good, relaxing time with me, right? So you guys know the deal. I don't think I need to go.
Def Jam Fight for New York is an amazing
ginormously
game.
Long plug segment. I really don't think I need.
God,
you guys know I have a.
they haven't made
Patreon.
another
You guys
one
know
yet.
I have a Teespring.
Like,
You know
I'm waiting for another
I've been
Def Jam
streaming
game.
for
Those
11
games are
years.
freaking amazing. I don't care what anyone
Content
says.
creating for 11 years and streaming for
Those games are great.
full time for about 2.5 to 3 years. You know the deal, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip a big segment and I'm going to go to the nitty gritty. If you want to get a shout out on today's stream, you absolutely can. If you either cheer with bits or you subscribe to
Give
the
me money.
channel, or you tip me. All right, if you do any of those three things, I'm going to give you a live shout out during today's stream. Is much appreciated, anything that you contribute. I will say this up front. You don't need to contribute at all. All right? It's not mandatory, nor is it expected. The fact that I get contributions on streams is an incredible positive, and I feel it is that you guys are going above and beyond because you love my content, right? You love the live streams that I'm here 6 days a week full-time doing. You love the fact that I still upload the YouTube to YouTube over on DSP Gaming and keep it archived over there. You
And
love all
don't forget to click on the ads. I never said
That's
that.
why you keep
said it twice, 2009 and in 2010. Shut up.
Right? I know that. I appreciate that. So understand, if you come in here and you cannot contribute, you don't have to. All right? But I am a full-time streamer. Your contributions keep stuff going. They pay for the cost of games, the cost of electricity, the cost of internet.
He needs that money.
And
He really
all the
does.
things
He needs
that
that money to
happen
pay his
behind the scenes as well,
bills.
being a self-employed guy. So please understand that. And if you really support the streams and you want to help, please do. But you don't have to. It's not mandatory. Okay? Now, as you see, we got a stream stats leaderboard at the top of the screen that tracks top.
It'll never be a
top
short
cheerer.
pre-stream. It's already
In addition to
we're
that,
10 minutes away from being an
we
hour.
have a built-in leaderboard here on Twitch that tracks things like the top cheerers of the week as well as the top sub-gifters of the week, which I'm going to give credit to in just a moment here. Okay, but I want to say thanks again, everyone, for your contributions. Thanks for your support.
What that aroma can do, brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
For very important things. And I do need
Easily
support
amused.
with tips, as much as possible. Even though everything else helps, cheering, subbing, everything else is great. It takes a while for me to see any positive impact from those things.
I say, okay,
Wow.
boomer is not for a certain age. It's for the people
tipping,
who act
I get right
like
away and it
that.
helps me immediately. So please consider tipping me if you can. Couple of things about tipping. There's the
Store
tip jar
bucks.
button below the stream.
My favorite
Or you
is
can type
regular
exclamation
coffee
point
with a
in the stream
JFK
chat
of chocolate.
to tip me. Either of those ways
That'd be
is great.
3 shots. But
When you're tipping
terrible.
me, you don't need a PayPal account to do so. You can actually use a debit or credit
You
card.
can just steal your mom's
It's
credit
not
card and give me all her
necessary to
money.
have a registered PayPal account or anything like that. That is a misconception, although, there's a valid reason why
30
there's a
cents plus
misconception,
3%,
because
so
a lot
it'd
of
be-
times, if
he'd
you
get
go to my
67
PayPal page
cents
or
for every
anyone's
dollar that you
PayPal
do that
page,
too.
those options to pay with the debit or
Then when he
credit
doesn't
card
give you a
don't
shout
show
out,
up.
charge it all
What you do,
back.
You actually need to be on a
Make sure you
desktop
record a part where he
computer.
says, if you tip me, I'll give you a
We
shout
have
out.
all the full
Then record him
options.
saying, I'm not giving you a
Uh,
shout out,
show
fuck
up.
you. Send that to
For
PayPal,
registered
like, hey, he said to give me a shout out.
Okay.
He didn't.
So,
In fact, he
please
said, F
understand
you,
that, and if
so
you are
I want my
looking
charge
to,
back.
Possibly tip me today, but you want to do it with a debit or credit card, you may have to do it on a desktop computer if that's what you're trying to do. Okay. In
Okay.
addition, I always say this up front on
Okay.
all my streams. I'm looking out for you guys. I want to make sure that you guys are protected. I want to make sure that you guys
You guys aren't going to get trolled,
if you're
dude.
going to contribute,
Don't
on
get
stream, I'm very
trolled.
appreciative of that, and I want you guys
Supporting
to
me.
not have to
Me.
worry about online harassment or identity theft. And so the reason I say this is because
Identity
sadly,
theft?
there's a group of people out there that they will do
The
malicious
fuck
things
is he
on
getting
the
identity
internet,
theft
on
from?
the internet in particular, if you're looking to contribute on any streamer's stream, my stream or someone else's.
Where is he getting
all right?
identity
You gotta
theft
be careful
from?
about what information you put out there. So, for example, if you're going to tip me,
No
I
one's ever had an
strongly
identity
recommend
theft issue
that
because they
you
gave
use
you
an
money.
anonymous name. I mean, just say anonymous. You don't have to say your real name, or you can make up a name completely that's not associated with your online persona or your social media. The reason I say that is you put stuff on there that's associated with your real name or your social media handle, etc. People may find a way to get that information and then come harass you online simply for supporting a streamer. I know that sounds absolutely crazy because it really is, but people are that messed up that they think that that's like, oh, I can
That giving me money is a good thing. You're right. It's not a good thing.
I don't want that to happen to any of my viewers. Okay, so please protect your identities if you can. Do whatever you can to not reference.
And no one else has
anything
this
from your
issue.
real
I've
lives
never had this issue.
on the
No one's
stream.
ever had
And
this
also when you
issue.
Contribute. That's honestly the best way to keep everything, safe. Okay.
Safe from my trolls
All
that I
right.
talk about every single day.
Now, thank you
Now,
guys for
give me
listening.
money.
It's now time to move on to the next segment of the pre-stream, which is the rules.
The
Okay.
rules?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm streaming on Twitch.tv. This means that I need to abide by all the rules of Twitch.tv that they've laid out. And I can't just say and do whatever I want on my stream. I hope you guys understand that and why that's in place. Now, in addition to that, I have my own set of rules.
Yeah, we're about to hit an
that I
hour
create on
into
my
his
streams that in
pre-stream. It's
general
gonna be a
I
short
feel
pre-stream,
most
guys. It's gonna be a
a
short
certain
pre-stream.
vibe that I like to, keep. So let's talk a little bit about that. My philosophy is that when you guys are coming by my streams, you're probably coming to relax
And hear about me bitch about
escape the
taxes
stresses
and
the drama
bills.
of your real life. You're coming to see a really chill and fun gameplay stream, right? You're probably coming by to have a good time, to see how I'm reacting to whatever game I'm playing. If it's a game like it is today,
Where you should just give me money.
this is a game that I grew up with and I knew a lot about. You like that because you're going to get a lot of information about the game. There's going to be a lot of activity because it's a JRPG with a lot of turn-based combat, so we'll have a lot of opportunity to just talk and hang out. And that's really the whole point of the stream, right? This chill vibe, this fun atmosphere, this relaxing tone. And I feel that there's a few things that if we allow them on the stream would completely derail that kind of a vibe and make it kind of not very fun. All right, so let's talk a little bit about those. First of all, there's a couple topics that in my 11 years as a content creator, I have found Sadly, they really derail things.
Don't talk
and
about
they
taxes or
basically
money.
kinda kill
Now
it.
here's my money issues with my
Usually, when
taxes.
people talk about these topics and they disagree, they typically will argue until they're blue in the face, and they're very nasty to each other. These topics are politics.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes where he
religion,
probably
I feel
sits
that
there
they
and
really
checks
have
his
no
phone,
place
making sure to ban
on my
people that he
gameplay
missed while he was
streams
doing
at
his
all,
pre-stream.
alright? Now that being said, if we're playing a game that has political or religious overtones, and we're going to talk about that on the stream, that's a lot different. Final Fantasy VI has political overtones. You're a part of political rebels called the Returners going against an evil empire of a government, right? You're trying to go against them because the government seems to be doing whatever the hell they want, abusing their power. They're hurting creatures called the Espers for personal gain. And so it's a pretty messed up situation in that regard. And you're trying to fight against that, right? So I understand today you want to talk a little bit about politics in regards to the game. That's different.
As long as you give me money.
Okay. But, you know, some people, sadly, you know, they don't get it. They come in here, they really just want to argue about stuff. And there's not much I can do to control that. I apologize. But it is against the rules.
It is against
For
the
people to
rules
derail
unless
the
you give me
stream. I don't
money.
want people, oh, here we go. I'm doing an epic boss fight in Final Fantasy VI. I'm revealing the weak points of the boss and talking about the strategy. And I turn my back and I look back at the stream chat and everyone's talking about, arguing about Republicans and Democrats and Trump and Brexit and this and that. Like, what the frick is going on, right?
Snort.
That's not allowed. And I'm just saying that up front so you guys understand there's no misconceptions. You know, I don't want that on my streams, and you are going to get moderated if you do it. Fair enough?
As long as there's a mod. Oh, wait,
So-
there's never any mod there.
Thank you for understanding. The other thing is, we do not reference those people who out
Those
there
people
steal
that
my
you're
content
mentioning
on a
right
daily
now.
basis.
You're mentioning it
Literally
right
make
now.
fun of me, defame me, bully me, slander me, insult myself and my family, completely fabricate drama about me. These people, we know they exist, and we know the reason they do it is for personal gain. It's really the only reason they do it.
It's called watching
They
the
feel
train
that
wreck,
if they do these
dude.
nasty things to me, they can make money, they can get views, they can get popular on YouTube, and they can get noticed for who they
She's
are.
a YouTube
right? It's a pretty
commentator.
messed up situation, but it's true that it works because YouTube
Snort.
promotes this kind of disgusting behavior. And it's
Of course they
easy
promote it,
for
'cause it's
people who've been
hilarious,
banned from
unlike your
Twitch to run
content.
over to YouTube
Your content is
and do
shit.
this kind of nasty stuff. Okay, so
Okay.
it's obvious it exists.
It's obvious
I'm
it
not
exists
ignorant.
because I
And
talk
the
about it
thing is,
every
If
single
we
fucking
address
day.
it on the streams and we talk about
But
it,
don't be talking
you're
about it in
giving
my
people exactly
chat.
what they want. You're giving them the attention. That
You're
they
giving them the
crave.
attention when you talk
And it
about
makes
them.
people go,
Like
oh,
I'm talking
yeah,
about
check
them
it out,
right
go look
now.
at it. And you see,
Fucking
giving them views and money. Also
moron.
derailing my stream. Understand that, you know, talking about that stuff on the stream is counterproductive. It's not helping anything.
It's not helping anything unless you give me
Yeah,
money.
I know it exists, so I don't need to know someone's illegally restreaming me, and I don't need to know about.
Except
the
it's
nasty
not
stuff going
illegal.
on another stream.
If we're streaming you was illegal, you playing video games would be illegal.
Against me, none of that's needed. Okay. So
none of it's
please
needed,
understand,
dude. Just give me money.
That's the deal. I only bring it up very briefly on the pre-stream.
Like every single
let people
day.
understand that it's
Like you're
against
doing right
the
now.
rules to bring that stuff up, and so you understand there's no misconceptions and no misunderstandings coming up. Okay, guys.
Goes
All
back.
right, so thank you for
Okay.
understanding that. All right, well, guys, the
Well, it
final
depends.
of today's
Let's see. Let's go to analytics.
pre-stream is going to be, of course, the
Actually,
shout-outs.
that
This is in many ways one
Kinda
of my favorite
surprising.
segments. Reason being,
well, Atelier so for
I
the
get to give
finale
credit
is
to
number
those
one
who
right
contributed. I
now.
get to talk with you guys for
On my
a bit.
top
A lot
running
of people
videos
actually
for the
pulled
past
out
28 days.
Contribute until this segment.
Followed
I can talk with them for a
by
little bit before we get to the gameplay.
the best /
So,
worst of
let's get to the
DSP's
shout-out,
Year
shall we?
Legacy. Huh. Then Dark Souls first
So, guys,
run.
thank you very much for everything.
Then
for all
Darkside
the
Phil's
positive
PUBG
support.
Boomerant. Then
Let's
Atelier
get-
Sophie the
let's give some
13th.
credit where
Atelier
credit is
Sophie
due.
the side
First of
bosses.
all,
Atelier Sophie the 10th.
Thank you very much to the person who
Then
did several
DSP
anonymous
tries it.
cheers
Mortgage lawsuit is
overnight.
real.
I don't know who you were, but thank you very much for the anonymous cheers. They are much
Oh, and then you get to
appreciated.
reacting
Okay.
Bandmade, reacting Baby Metal, reacting Baby Metal.
Wow, I had to burp
DSP
really
tries
bad.
it.
There we go.
Pokemon pre-stream.
Delightful.
So he's up there
Thank you
with
to
what makes me
Doppelganger,
the
who
most, but that's usually because
resubscribed
super
to
chats.
the channel for 12
In fact, if we did it by just
That is very
ad
much
revenue,
appreciated.
let's see where he's at.
Thank you to Dark Viking 159.
Best / worst of DSP 11 Year Legacy, and then it's
29 months in
Baby
a row.
Metal, Bandmade, Baby Metal,
Woohoo!
Bandmade,
29
Bandmade,
months.
Baby Metal,
Yes, thank you
BTS,
very
Baby Metal,
much
Bandmade.
For 29 months
Illustrated
of
Sound
ongoing
Music
support.
tries it.
Very
How
much
to use Face Rig,
appreciated
and Linity
there,
does
Dark
what?
Viking.
DSP.
Thank you.
Yeah, when you
Richard
don't
Jim,
do
thank you very
the
much here.
super
This
chats,
is the
he
Arbreezy
drops off my
said,
list.
You should switch up retro Street Fighter. What about two?
See you, relevant.
fighters
Thank you for
of
showing up.
variety?
Hope I entertain you a little bit.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about this, guys. Recently, I started doing something. Well, I say recently. I'd say since the summer. I basically brought back Street Fighter. Okay. I used
And
to
then you
play
ran
Street
away
Fighter
when
on the
EvilAJ
regular.
showed up. Already showed that
I used to
before
enjoy
this
playing
stream
Street Fighter
started.
on the regular. But I stopped doing it for a while, mostly because most of the new fighters I wasn't interested in. But after a while, people expressed the desire to see me play fighting games again. They said, why don't you play them like once a week casually? You don't have to go hardcore into them or whatever. Why don't you play fighting games once a week casually and see how it goes? And in reality,
And it
I'll
went
be
like
honest,
shit. Last night, anyways,
it's been
because
great.
EvilAJ showed
It's
up.
been fun playing these games in the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. It's gone quite well. I've had a lot of fun playing these games.
You don't know that Rugal Bernstein is
Street Fighter 2,
EvilAJ.
Street Fighter 3, Alpha 3 to some extent. I don't really like the game at all, especially people who know the broken stuff about
Love
the game
it.
and abuse it. It kind of makes it not fun to play at all. But there's, what it is what it is. The game has a lot of shortcomings. But
Rugal
I've
Bernstein
really enjoyed
is EvilAJ. As soon as he
playing
saw
the
that, he
Anniversary Collection.
fled.
Okay,
Now,
I
Joe,
have.
let's watch it.
And it's been hit or
Rugal
miss.
Bernstein
It's
shows
mainly
up.
because
What's
the
he do?
collection is dead.
That's enough of
there's
that.
no
That's
one
enough of that.
interesting.
Quits.
So it's kind of hard a lot of the times to find
EvilAJ
competition
shows up.
to
He
play.
immediately quits like a bitch.
But I've made do, with what's been available. I've done my
I'm done.
best
EvilAJ's there.
play the game.
Love
without
it.
Having full on availability of a variety of players, to say the least. Like every time I play, it's like
Yes, it is. He banned something. It's not lagging.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
you don't know if you're
Ban.
gonna get
How
any
dare you say it's not
competition, or if you're
lagging?
gonna sit looking for a lobby for a half an
Because
hour,
it's not
45
lagging.
minutes. And then a lot of the times when I play, you end up playing the same two people for an hour, right? Which isn't super fun.
Because you're running away from EvilAJ.
So,
Running away from
problem is you guys say, oh, why don't you play a
EvilAJ.
different game, right? Why don't you play a different fighting game? Well, thing is, there's no real
I
fighting
suck
game
at
right now that I'm
fighting
interested in
games.
or I'd really be able to play viably. And what I mean by that
I mean,
is,
be able to win.
take a look at the games that
Easily.
are out there, and take a look at what I could play.
Play Mortal Kombat 11. Play Street Fighter 5.
realistically
Play
here.
Fight Arcade.
And so
Play.
there's not a lot of options.
Marvel
You know what
vs.
I mean?
Capcom.
Like,
There's
what
plenty
do
of
we
games
got,
out there for you to
Tekken?
play.
Yeah, I
You just
could get
refuse to
Tekken,
play them
and
because you
I've
can't
played
kick ass
for
at
2.5
them.
years, and I'm just going to be horrible at it. Plus, I was never good at high-end Tekken
Then
anyway.
play to have fun. Play video games to. I know. Wild
In
concepts
addition,
here. But play them to have fun.
You think of the other games, Dragon Ball Fighters, can't play that.
Smash
Haven't
Brothers.
played that in years. See what I mean? Like all the major games that are out there that are competitive fighters right now, there's no way that I'm going to be able to play them simply because I haven't played them at any capacity.
Then
in
start
years.
playing
And I
them.
really, if you're playing
Pick
a game
one
casually
game,
once a week,
play the
that's
shit
not
out of
enough
it.
time to relearn a modern fighter at a level where you can be at least
Not wrong,
semi-competitive
Godspeed.
and hang online. In fact, what would happen is if I played any of these games, I'd probably just get completely and utterly demolished by stuff in the game.
Which
I don't
would be
understand 'cause
hilarious.
I haven't played them in so long, okay? And that's not very fun. It's not. Now,
It's not
about,
fun
oh, I
getting
wanna
my
win
ass
every
kicked.
match or anything.
Watch me play
I just
when
wanna
I
have an
played
understanding
Dragon Ball
of it. I'll be
Fighters.
honest,
Got
playing
my ass
fighting
handed
games
to me
once a
every
week
single
casually
time.
is not enough to
Got a buddy from
give me
work play me
basic
against
understanding of the
me on
competitive
that.
nature of the game. It's not.
Fucking Android 16
So,
kick my ass.
The difference here is if I drop throwback Final Fantasy, right? Because you guys are saying, it's not very fun because you can't find anyone anymore and it hasn't been super fun or whatever. I hear you, but at the very same
I hear
time,
you, but every time
I
AJ
don't
shows
see
up,
an
I gotta run
alternative.
away.
So for me, it's like, well, I could continue. Hold on one second.
Hold on one second. Who are you banning now?
Okay. For me, it's like, well, I could continue to play.
What the hell is that all
throwback
about?
Street Fighter once a week, and it's going to be very hit or miss, and it's going to be, mixed.
He just
bag
got up in
when
the
it
middle of
comes
his stream
to,
and just walked away for a bit. What the hell was that all about?
Finding opponents and connections.
I don't think that was a lane. He got up and did
And,
something.
At least we'll get some kind of fun
What the fuck was he doing?
of fighting. Or we could just drop it all.
Nah, he
together and do
wouldn't
other
just
stuff.
be like,
The
"Oh,
thing is,
excuse
you
me, guys." He would have done it
asking
right
me
then
for
and
other
there.
late night
He wouldn't
streams
care.
For a long time, you've been asking me to start up Morrowind. You've been asking me to start up a few other kind of throwback games, as late night streams. You said, why can't you do these as chill streams? If you guys are done with Street Fighter and you're just pooped on it and you want to see me drop it and do another one of those, I'm okay with that. Okay? I'm totally okay with that. But, I do like playing it.
No, you don't.
To some extent. There are some nights that are great. There's some nights when we sit down and play Street Fighter and it's super fun. you know? And then there's some nights they sit down and it's super shitty. It really is hit or miss and very flaky and not very dependable, not very consistent, the kind of experience that we get when I sit down to play Throwback Street Fighter. So it's very hard for me to even make like a determination and say, yes, I want to keep playing.
He may have been closing the door on Jasper.
You know, last
Can't
night
let the
sucked.
cat in
Last
here.
night
Might
was
your own
almost the
wires,
breaking point for
dude.
me because
They
I
gotta spray
couldn't
you with
get
water.
a variety of matches. I had people who were trolling, who were coming into the lobbies and just wasting time and not playing.
Or EvilAJ shows
and
up
on
and he
top
has
of
to
that,
run
the matches that
away.
I had, the connections weren't great. I wasn't able to get
The connections were
certain games
fine.
out with
You're the only one
guy.
that
I
has that
couldn't do,
issue
like,
with
special moves
connections.
at all. The game was
EvilAJ
so
didn't
bad,
have
I
any
couldn't
issues
do
with
basic
connections,
things.
did he?
Like, come on, man, this is fucking terrible. You know, and I was waiting all night to play.
Little
And that's the
Bernstein.
kind of fucking shit I got. It was really disappointing in that regard. So I don't know. It's again.
Don't forget, it's 45 degrees in
I'm
Ryan,
not
Washington.
100%
It's a
saying,
scorcher for him.
No, I'm
He's
done
ready
with
to
Street
die.
Fighter. At the same time, like, I don't know. It's up to you guys, I guess.
It's up to you guys. Just give me money.
What you want to do. But in regards to switching it up, there's literally nothing
Nothing to switch up with because I'll get my ass kicked. That's what makes it funny.
When I started on YouTube 10 years ago, this was the renaissance of fighting games. And if you guys remember, man, were there a lot of fighting games out back then. Like, there was a shitload of fighting games that all came out in a short period of time. In addition, you had retro remasters of games like the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, like Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online Edition, all these games. Oh,
trash.
Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, right? There was a ton of games that had these re-releases that modernized old for modern audiences and made it that people wanted to play fighting games again. All those, that's all dead now. You know what I mean? Like, all you've got is Street Fighter 5,
All you got are
Tekken,
a
Dragon
dozen
Ball
different
Fighters,
games to
and
play,
then
but
you
I
got
can't
a
play them
bunch
because
of
I'll get my
lesser
ass
games
kicked.
well, I'd say Smash also is huge, right? I never really categorize Smash because it's not a game that I'm interested in competitively. I just want you guys to understand. I completely understand it's a competitive game.
Yeah, he's not
very
updated his
high-level
modem.
gameplay.
He's not
It's a great
updated his
game.
computer. He doesn't
It's not
update
my cup of
anything.
tea, all right?
He doesn't turn shit off. He's straight up said he doesn't turn anything off because what if when I turn it back on, it updates, dude? And I don't like the
I'm just not very
updates.
interested in it. Okay.
Don't get me wrong. No, Windows doesn't update. I go to do a video like, why isn't there any sound in this? Oh shit, there was an update last night. Oh, I gotta reset my settings again.
And I know that. So
it's annoying,
for me,
but
it's like I don't know if you guys really
it
don't.
also keeps the computer more secure.
If you're so frustrated as
Also uses Windows 8.
been,
Not a joke.
with
He's
the
still
fact
on Windows
that
8,
there really
like an
haven't
idiot.
been good connections, and it's been a major.
He's
pain
on
in the
Windows
ass. I
8.
hear ya.
You could upgrade to Windows
But at
10
the
for
same
free
time,
for a while there.
I don't know what else we would do.
You could, and he
You know,
didn't.
if you want to do other stuff,
He's an idiot.
let's do other stuff. Let's change up the streams. Let's do other late night streams, and I guess we'll forego the Street Fighter for now. Certainly wouldn't be the first time I dropped fighting games from my content for various reasons. And yes, it will disappoint some people. I get that, but at the same time, getting enjoyment.
I can't play anything else because I'm too much of a bitch.
We would continue to do it. Okay, just saying. Makes sense to drop it then. Okay, so let's see what happens. All right.
Give me money.
Let's continue on. That was a very long-winded answer, wasn't it? Honest Fan did a 60-bit cheer and says, after trimming... Oh, my God, listen to this. After trimming your pubes, splash water on some aftershave for a soothing, cleaning feeling. Makes you feel like a man. Thanks for the advice.
What
DSP
the
2020 is going to be big. I think he's referencing something I said like many streams ago as a joke to put aftershave on your pubes after shaving them. What the hell is going on?
But he doesn't shave,
Sounds
so...
great. Totally won't have any negative effects when you do that. It'll feel great and refreshing down there.
Yeah, I went from 7 to 10. Great idea.
Okay. Amazing.
Amazing, guys.
Amazing stuff, guys.
I would say, no one goes down there, so I don't know why you trim or shave when he's not getting anything.
Again, he says, are Steam games up for nomination to play? Excuse me.
No, my computer's a piece of shit.
Only if they're games that you know you're absolutely sure I could play on my setup. So, for example, an indie game that isn't super demanding on graphical, stuff, or it's not going to be crazy demanding on my processor or whatever. Yes, but a brand new game on Steam that's the modernized 3D graphics or whatever, probably not.
3D graphics? Oh, I can't play a game with 3D graphics on my $3,000 Lemon. 3K Lemon.
All right. Snake Eater also cheered 50 bits.
God, can you imagine spending $3,000 on a computer that can't do shit?
By the way, if you guys are wondering why I'm not updating the leaderboard, it's because I'm looking at all the contributions and there's a few bigger ones coming up. So I'm just going to update when we get to the bigger ones, which are going to be here in just a second here.
Oh, what a bitch.
Okay.
It's going to take forever.
PW Dubs tipped me $1, and he says, "Can we have a full stream talking about the tractors?" No. As I've already said, the only reason we bring them up is so people know it's against the rules to bring them up.
As you bring them up every single fucking stream.
Frankly, I don't see any reason
to
ever talk about that.
Single
except letting
stream.
people know it's against the rules to bring it up, so that way they won't. And they won't accidentally get moderated, not knowing what the hell goes on. Because sadly, that is the truth. Some people come in here innocently, and they're like, "Phil, are you aware that someone's actually stealing your stuff live right now?" Like, "Oh, I'm well aware, but that's against the rules because you just gave them attention, and now people are going to go."
And then you ban them, even if they weren't there for the rules.
You know? That's kind of the mentality of the human nature is, I'm so curious. I want to see what they're talking about. And, oops, you immediately gave them views. You gave them money. You know, it's fucked up. So
it's fucked up, guys. As I mentioned it again and again and again and again.
Atlas Telemon.
And again.
145-bit cheer. This is actually the biggest cheer of the day. So now I will put this up on the leaderboard as the biggest cheer of the day.
Give me money.
To update here.
Trash.
This is 145 bits.
I love Steam.
Okay,
Steam's
so
the
Atlas
best.
Telemon says the following. By the way, Atlas Telemon is a fighting game community aficionado. Every once in a while comes in and lets me know what's going on over in the FGC, because as you guys know, I am not part of the FGC anymore. I am way out of contact with any of that shit. I don't know anything about what happens over there.
Because you're a bitch. Who got your fifis hurt by them.
Way out of the loop. So I'm appreciative. I'm very appreciative when people come in and they try to help me out and they try to let me know what's going on. Since I don't pay attention to any of that crap, especially if it seems to be something that may be pertinent to myself or my content.
He doesn't pay attention to that FGC crap.
So,
he's only a part of it for how many years?
Atlas Telemon says the following. He says, the 2020 Capcom Cup winner will not auto-qualify for 2021. This hints at the fact that in 2021, Street Fighter 6 might actually be on the roster.
Ooh.
Okay? That would make sense. So next year, the national or whatever you want to call it, worldwide, I don't know what it is, gaming tournament sponsored by Capcom, just because you win, you will not auto-qualify for the next year's event, because it sounds like the main event of the next year will be a completely different game, so why would you auto-qualify for it if it's a new game no one's played? Right?
Ooh.
He
Street
says,
Fighter 6.
Please, could you tell the story where you got Akuma banned for a second time after he was readmitted in tournaments? Huh? Oh, are you talking about Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix? It wasn't just me, it was myself and Domdai, and it was hilarious, quite frankly. So, Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix was a version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which is my favorite game ever when it comes to fighting games.
Because you played it on a broken
They
port.
made this for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and it had redrawn HD graphics that kind of looked like manga. A lot of people hated the graphics. But it also featured rebalanced gameplay by David Serlin, a former pro fighting game player who went into game development afterwards and said that he was going to redesign Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo from the ground up and make it a much better competitive game for the fans, okay? So apparently
Creepy
they
ass laugh.
consulted top pros, although it was funny. All the
They
top
never
pros
consulted
that I
me,
know were never
dude.
Consulted. It seems like what they did is they consulted a small handful of elitist West Coasters who played the game and never actually went ahead and
Let's see.
all over the place.
Video game
What do you
developing
think about
companies
the
on the
game
West
balance of the
Coast.
game or whatever.
So they asked West Coast
Basically,
players.
the design choices made.
I wonder
Super
why.
Street Fighter 2 HD Remix were very questionable. A lot of people were like, why is it that certain characters are so much better and other characters seem way worse? You know, it just basically seemed like a lot of favoritism. Oh, well, David Serlin really likes this character, so this character became insanely good, while other characters are shitty now. Which it just seemed like personal preference, which isn't fair. It should have been consult everyone and overall balance the game better. So one thing that Serlin claimed he was going to do, he was going to re-add Akuma to the game, but balance him to make him fair. Now, the reason that Akuma was not allowed in tournaments of the original Super Turbo was because he was a secret character. You had to enter a code on the character select screen to even get him. He was insanely unbalanced and overpowered. His Hurricane Kick could juggle into itself into a Dragon Punch for about 60% damage, causing a dizzy state, which was the end of the game pretty much. He could throw air fireballs endlessly to zone 95%.
I was live streaming video games on my computer
around the air fireball span.
at like 144 hertz and all that. It's like,
He was just insanely
I can do
broken.
144 hertz,
Not made
60,
to be a competitive character at all.
well, 1080p and all that. For like Dying Light and Witcher 3 and all that, but he can't do that on his.
So Serlin
He spent like
claimed he was going
$1,500
to
more than I did.
Balance the game by putting Akuma back in, but making him much weaker. Basically, he was going to take like double damage, and the juggles weren't going to be as good, etc. And so when the game released, everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna allow Akuma back in tournaments." So both myself and,
And then he
a top
sucked.
player named Domdai said, "We don't think this is a very good idea. Let's mess around with Akuma and find out how good he really is, and kind of prove to people if he's overpowered." Well, holy shit! That first tournament that ever happened for Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, we destroyed everyone with Akuma. Both Domdai and I picked Akuma and played him for that tournament, and almost flawlessly got to the finals, like zero problems, locking everyone down. No one could move. He has setups that like lock you down with air fireballs. You can't move, and then you could do like throw tick setups afterward. It was just, he's insane. He's insanely just. He didn't fix anything. Sterling did not fix a damn thing with Akuma. In reality, he kind of made him harder to play, but still overall way better than everybody else. So we basically ruined the tournament by playing with Akuma because they allowed Akuma.
You ruined the
and
tournament,
after the
I'm sure,
footage
because
hit
you
the
ruined
internet
everything.
of how broken Akuma was, everyone banned Akuma from tournaments moving forward. He was never allowed again in a Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix tournament. So that's the story. Alrighty then. Let's continue on. Alfred Aponte took me $2. That's the biggest.
I'm
of the
sure
day.
there's only because of
We're
those.
gonna
I'm
get
sure
up
no
on the
one
leaderboard. It
else
says
had
he's
any
good
hand
and
in
chance
it.
of playing any other Switch games after
Bullshit.
Pokemon. Sure. Next year in particular, the one that's coming to mind is Animal Crossing.
Don't be
I've never
playing
played
Animal Crossing. You're gonna suck at that.
Sorry, I've never played an Animal Crossing game before, and I'm very interested in playing one. People have always told me Animal Crossing is like the ultimate chill game. That there's nothing super.
It's a
hectic that
chill
happens,
game,
but it's
guys. A
actually
chill
quite
game. I
fun,
can do whatever the fuck I
and there's
want.
cute stuff
Chill.
that happens in it that's entertaining, and it will be fun to watch me play it as a late night chill stream and just interact with people on the stream while I play it. So I'm definitely going to be playing Animal Crossing when it comes out in the first few months of the year. Outside of that, I don't know what Switch games are coming out in 2020. I have no clue. And like I told you guys, one of the big things I'm planning on doing around mid-January is I want to sit down after my year-end stuff's over, my top games of the year and most disappointing games countdown. The next thing I'm going to do is sit down and work on the gaming schedule for the first few months of the year, and I want to do kind of a state of the stream address podcast where it's going to be about an hour or two, me sitting down just talking.
Me sitting down and begging
about
for
various
money.
Topics. One of the topics will be all the games.
It's been an hour and
that
15
have
minutes so far
release
for
dates
his
that I'm
pre-stream,
interested
guys.
in
An
playing.
hour and 15
Also
minutes.
things about what I'm planning on doing with my streams. Many different things. Many different things. Okay, that I will be telling you guys.
Yeah, he's
about
not a
in
Jones
this
entertainer.
podcast. So
Plays nothing but kitty
that's
games.
coming up around mid-January.
Roblox, Animal
I
Crossing,
can tell you outside of that, what
Pokemon,
other games I'm interested in. I don't even
Minecraft.
know what's coming out. I'm gonna give it. I think the
80%
only
of
major
his
game
stream is
coming
going to
out
be kitty
in January
games.
is the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot RPG. So I'll definitely be playing that. But outside of that, I don't know any other major releases coming out soon. So it's
Ooh,
gonna
will
give
he
me
hit
some
2
time to
hours?
maybe do some downtime games and get caught up on stuff.
Well, we still haven't gotten the
and stuff
shoutouts
like
yet, have we?
And again, once I
Once
sit down and do that for the podcast, then I'll
take
have
my
an idea
break.
what's coming out, and I can give you more interesting information. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sleepy Reader resubscribed for 13 months. Says this is the longest subscription I've ever been subscribed to. Part of it is the damn auto renew, but part of it's that I just like your stream. Anyway, keep up the good work. Thank you, Sleepy Reader. I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, we could probably hit 2 hours on this.
Gene Quagmire
Then go back to make more videos.
resubscribed for 4 months. Says in Super Mario World, did you not misunderstand how save states work? Shouldn't you apologize to Nintendo? You assumed they screwed up rather than think you might have.
No,
No.
fuck them.
When I booted the game, I tried to continue.
And you
save
went from
wasn't
save
saved.
state instead of from saved game, you
Like,
idiot.
if you remember, it kept saying autosave, 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 right? It kept telling me that the game was autosaved. So I assumed the game was autosaved, and I didn't make a save state the entire stream because I was thinking it's autosaving. Then when I booted the game, I checked, and there was no save. It hadn't saved at all. I said, huh? So then I
It did
loaded
save.
my
You
state
loaded
and
it from the
even
save
previous.
state,
So
not from the
game
saved
was
game,
claiming
you
it
fucking
autosaved. It
moron.
did not. It never autosaved. And in
It
fact, when I was
did.
doing that, people in the stream chat said, yeah, this is a problem. with
It's
the Switch
not a
emulation,
problem.
Is that people
You're an
are
idiot.
expecting
You loaded
that
from the
the
wrong
autosave
thing.
game saves
If I
permanently.
had,
It
say,
doesn't. It
3
saves
save
the temporary
states-
game file,
3
and then
save
you
files
have to
on
create
Dark
a
Souls,
save state
and I loaded
so
the
that
wrong
when you
one,
boot
is it
again,
Dark Souls' fault I loaded the
you
wrong
don't
one?
have that,
No.
that state of the
It's
game,
your fault, you
locked
moron.
in. If you don't create a save state when you're done playing the Super NES emulator and you go to resume the game, it basically has erased all your progress. Now, back in the day, that's not how it worked. Back in the day with the Super NES,
They didn't save at all. You had to beat the game where you lost everything.
On the Super NES, there was no save states. It would just save to the cartridge.
No, it wouldn't.
You didn't have to worry about it. So
it would delete everything.
The modern Switch emulation of the Super NES
has
less capability than the actual real Super NES from 25
Yeah, if you don't save, it doesn't save, but he loaded from the save state. He didn't load from the saved game.
So no, I didn't.
Well, guys, I played it for like another 3 hours after this save. You loaded the wrong save file. No, it's Dark Souls' fault.
It should be
fuck you. Dark Souls screwed up. You loaded the wrong save file. No, fuck you.
You have to create save states every step of the way, which I didn't know and no one else knew. It wasn't until we went to
really, no one knew, huh? Bullshit.
Replay about an hour and a half of gameplay within like 45 minutes. So the good news is we got it done. Okay. All right,
give me money.
PW Dubs tipped $1. Says, Phil, I really hope Banjo-Tooie wins the nomination. I would really love seeing you play it. That's another one. PW Dubs made another good suggestion. Banjo-Tooie. People loved watching me play Banjo-Kazooie for the very first time a few years back, and I'm sure they'd be very happy to see you play Banjo-Tooie.
Him and his random ass noises.
So it's another great suggestion from PW Dubs. DGAF85 resell for 2 months said, rest in peace, Boogie. I don't know what this meme is, this ongoing meme that Boogie has passed away, but thank you very much, DGAF, for the resub. Alice Telemon did another cheer. He says, thank you. I would really like to see you win a Super Turbo tournament and then disappear again. Yeah, see, here's the thing. This is the truth of the matter.
It's the truth of the matter. Give me money. Shut the fuck up.
In 2005, 2006, 2007, there was no real viable way to play Super Turbo online. The best way was, if I remember, it was Kylera, which was an online emulator that you could play over the internet to play certain games, and Super Turbo was one of them. Kylera was laggy.
Bodily noise.
Very inconsistent.
Him and his bodily noises always.
And it also ran the game at the wrong speed. It ran it too quickly, just like the
Street
Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection.
It doesn't run at the wrong speed. You're just too fucking slow.
It's just an error that we all know. You know, you'd have to redesign the game from the ground up to get it to actually run at the proper speed. Okay?
Because you got older and slower.
It's just, I enjoyed playing it, and I did learn some things from playing it, but it wasn't like competitive level because I knew there was always latency issues. The game wasn't running the right speed or whatever. But outside of that, there was no real way to play these games online. You had to play the shit out of Super Turbo in person against someone to learn how to play these games. And that's what I did. I was going to tournaments constantly during those years in order to learn the ins and outs and the ups and downs and the matchups and everything. And that's why I did so well. Okay? Sadly, since I
because you played on a broken port that no one else showed up to play. The only reason.
Playing the living
if one American had shown up to that tournament, he would have finished 5th. If 2 Americans showed up, he would have finished 6th.
Modern Kylera, it runs the game.
Let's say 6 Americans showed up to that Evo. He would have finished outside of the top 10.
But people have played the shit out of Super Turbo.
But because he's the only person that showed up, he got 4th.
These strategies.
I think it's hilarious. One person shows up, he got 4th.
All right, if you try to do these things offline without lag, they don't work at all. They're not safe. They don't. People can get out of these setups and things that they're doing online.
It's a bunch of bullshit, and you know it.
Played the game online.
You just don't want to admit it.
For so long, they think these are competitively viable, and what would end up happening, more than likely, is if I went to a tournament, you'd have people who basically were doing really stupid shit, and it would either be running on Fightcade or it would be running on the 30th Anniversary Collection, both of which run at the wrong speed. So you'd have people doing complete bullshit setups to me that I know don't work, but I can't do anything about because I'm used to the game running at a different speed, and I'd get bodied.
No, they don't work, but I still get bodied.
The only way that I would be able to be tournament viable is to figure out, okay, the tournament will be on this version of the game. You must learn this version of the game. Okay.
Just
now
like what happened at your Evo.
The shit out of that version of the game, for like months, because that's what I used to do. Once I actually knew, what version of a game was going to be played.
That's how you finished for that Evo. Because you knew which version was being played. A broken, shitty port that no one else wanted to play. That's the only reason why you did well.
My will of what the game was that I even wanted to play. And what I mean by that is, there was a Street Fighter Anniversary Collection that came out in 2006, and that's what Evo decided was going to be the big game at Evo for Super Turbo. I didn't like that collection. I thought it was unbalanced. I thought that it had a lot of issues. And for competitive play, it wasn't great. But that's what Evo chose, so I played the shit out of that game, and I won Evo East in it because, you know, that was what they wanted. And that's kind of how it's always been. You know, Evo dictates what's the tournament-worthy game or what the tournament version game is going to be, and you have to just play the shit out of it even if you don't like it. So I'd have to hear what is the tournament version of the game that everyone's playing and just try to learn it, all right? It would be a lot of effort. It would be a lot of work.
And we all know he
Could I
doesn't want
do
to put
it?
any
Yeah,
effort or
if I
work into
actually
anything.
hardcore dedicated myself to practicing the shit out of a game, I know I could play at a competitive level. But
I'm not going to put that effort into it because fuck you.
What's the sacrifice, okay, that I need to make? I would have to basically be playing these games 2, 3, 4 times a week, which means half my streams are going to be that fighting game. How many people want to tune in to the same fighting game that many times a week, right? I don't have any time.
How many people show up to your Minecraft streams every week?
Fighting games. There's no offline time for me to be doing this. So I don't
3
know
hours
when I
between
would do it. I don't know
streams,
how it would happen.
8 hours
You
after
know?
your late stream,
It would be a
days
ginormous
off.
sacrifice and a large.
When would he
portion
be
of
able
my
to find the
audience might get
time?
Turned off and say, I don't want to see Phil play this constantly. And now I lose a big part of my audience, and I can't do that. This is my
Well, then
living.
keep it
this
for
is
your
my
night
livelihood,
streams.
is doing
Night streams are
variety
bullshit
streams. I
anyways.
come by and
Do
enjoy the
Minecraft
stream.
during the
I
day.
can't
Do
change my content
PUBG
up
during the day.
overnight
Then do
in
new
order to
games
say
the
I
other
wanna
4
be
days.
Viably competitive at Super
So you do
Turbo.
new games 4 days a week. Minecraft one day,
realistically
PUBG
don't see
another day
myself
during the
ever
day.
becoming
Night stream.
competitive again in another
Nothing
fighting
but
game unless,
fighting game.
let's say, Street Fighter 6 has good online play, is a game that is.
But it'll still be lagging because your internet sucks.
Games, it's a pattern game for scrubs.
Your
and
internet
easy to learn. You know, I want a
sucks.
game that has a competitive edge. You do a lot.
So it
of
doesn't
work to the
matter.
Executions and the strategies.
Your
of the
internet
game.
sucks.
And
So
it's
the internet
unique
will
and
never be
fun,
good
and
enough
it's
for
not
you.
just about hype and
Because your
bullshit.
internet
The game
sucks.
actually is competitively viable. Then I would maybe.
And what do
try
you
to
care about
dedicate some
competitively
time
viable?
into it.
You're not
I was
competitively
planning
viable.
on doing this with Street Fighter 5, and Street Fighter 5 ended up being such a fucking flop. The first 2 months were a train wreck disaster where almost no one could consistently play the game.
Not a
have
joke
fun with
machine.
it. By the
He
time the game
did
worked,
say
you
that.
realize
No,
the
it takes
game
me all day. I got to
broken
take the day
with
stream off
massive
to go get my
frame rates.
haircut.
The game sucked.
It's a fucking
and
haircut.
It never got better. As much as they tried to pretend that they fixed it, they never did. It just added more and more bullshit to the game, and it's just not a fun competitive game.
I.e., it wasn't the
So,
broken
that's
port
my
of
opinion.
that you played at Evo.
So Street Fighter 6 is different. Maybe one
If Street
day,
Fighter
yes,
5 played
I
exactly
would
like that broken port, he'd
practice
love
Super
it.
Turbo, enter a tournament, and see how I do again. Or maybe Street Fighter 6 comes out. Oh my god, it blows me away. I'll play it at a level where I'll play it maybe a bunch a week. You know, when Street Fighter 4 came out, I played the shit out of that game. Like every night I was playing Street Fighter 4 for weeks and weeks. And then even when Street Fighter 4 was getting
Then
older, I
do
still
it with
played
Street
like
Fighter
2-3
6.
times a week to try different characters. Remember Dan Madness, Ryu Madness, the Madness series that I used to do. I would love to do that again if there was a game that I feel gave me
An easy way to cheese the game,
enough
right?
interest that I would want to do it. Right now, fighting games aren't doing it for me. Okay. Fatal Skills tipped me $1. Said, Phil, can you please play and be LTG in any match, any Street Fighter game? I would love to see you whoop
We're
his
about
ass.
to hit an hour and a
I
half.
challenged him to a set last year. He refused. He says there's nothing in it for him. He doesn't see the reason to do it. So I guess it's never going to happen.
We're
Alberto
hitting an hour and a half on this
$1.
short
He said,
pre-stream.
Bro, keep it up. I love your Q&A. Your commentary is cool. Well, thank you very much, Alfred. That's why I do this segment, because we can get this out of the way, and then we can focus on the game, right? All right, very quick shout-out to the top cheers of the week. In
Give
10th
me
place
money.
this week so far, we've got Philip Smelly Lips. 9th place is Shadow Fox VR. 8th place, Chunky Jack. 7th place, Mr. Papavera. 6th place, Tomahawk MCX. 5th place, Big Boy Abides. 4th place, Snake Eater. 3rd place, Magnus Flamebeard. 2nd place, The Lone Warrior.
Give me
And
money.
4th place, Two Bar King. Also, shout out to the top sub gifters of the week. We've got a single sub gifted by Philly Buckeye, 3 subs gifted by Internet Famous McCroy, 5 subs gifted by Brian Whitaker, and 7 subs gifted by Tomahawk MCX. So thank you guys for the support. I'm going to take a brief break. I have to use the bathroom really badly. So I'm going to take a brief break to use the bathroom, and then we're going to come back. Final Fantasy VI, my friends. Okay? Thank you very much, everyone. I'll be right back.
Why doesn't he go to the
Quick
bathroom before
break.
streams? That's what I
I'll see you
do.
in a second.
I've never had to end a stream or do a break because of the bathroom. You know why? Because I go to the bathroom beforehand. When he did his marathon for Mario 64, I never took a break. He took multiple breaks. I never did. Imagine that. I really gotta use the bathroom. Bullshit. Probably doing another line of Xanax. Or opiates. Wouldn't surprise me. That'll help explain why, yeah, guys, my back healed. It doesn't hurt as much anymore. Yeah, because now you're on pain pills. Always. It's a break to do more pills, I'm sure. I don't know if he could afford cocaine. He'd be skinnier and have more energy if he was doing cocaine. The way he's always yawning and stuff like that, nah. It really matches up with a pill addiction. If you look, I've actually covered it before on here, but if you look up side effects of like snorting pills, yeah, he matches it exactly. That's amazing. Like, holy shit, all these symptoms describe DSP. And again, would help explain the whole, yeah, guys, my back doesn't hurt anymore. It was Seattle air. No, it was a doctor in Seattle willing to give you pills. Gotta get that gin. Why he's constantly snorting and playing with his nose. It's amazing how well... Well, fuck it. I'll do it again. Let's see. Side effects of snorting pills. Perforation of nasal septum, irritation of nasal mucus, hence the snorting. Sinusitis, nosebleeds, loss of sense of smell, problems swallowing. Have you seen him trying to swallow water? It's fucking hilarious. Let's see, oxycodone, here we go. Or is this... I don't need to know how to get over. I need to know the side effects. Yeah, chronic sinus infections, frequent nosebleeds, severe headache, sleep apnea and snoring, which he's bitched about before, congestion, loss of smell, lung infections, pneumonia, sores in the nose and mouth, problem swallowing, abdominal pain, unconsciousness, Mr. falling asleep during a video game, constricted pupils, bluish tint to lips and skin, stomach spasms, vomiting, low blood pressure be also hitting him. Goddamn. Extreme drowsiness. Hey, imagine that. It's hilarious how well side effects of snorting opiates fits him. And this is what we can see, man. That's just what we can see. Just playing there right now, stepping away. Gotta make sure his bad back doesn't hurt, guys. And why does your back hurt again? Because of carrying too many books during school, and football accident, and car accident, and all these other things that I've told over the years. I still love he thinks that story of the car accident makes him in a good light. Yeah, guys, the speed limit was 55. I was going 35. This guy came up behind me screaming, so I swerved and ran right to the guardrail. So the guy didn't hit you. Guy was going to speed limit on the highway while you're going 20 under, and then you wrecked yourself. How do you think that makes you look like the victim? Yeah, I mean, the whole right side of his face was burned, dude. It was like Two-Face. No scars, though. I just love whenever he tells that story. It's like, yeah, but they wouldn't cite him, dude. They wouldn't cite him. Cite him for what? He didn't do anything. He's driving down the highway. You get on. Mind you, it was multi-lane highway, according to him. So, oh yeah, he's flying up on me, so I swerved and ran right to the guardrail. The guy never touched you. It was like if you took a piece of paper and you crumpled it up, that's what the car looked like. But you said you're going 35 miles an hour. You're not crumbling up a car going 35 miles an hour. He retcons everything. But still, I love how he's like, yeah, it was the other guy's fault. How? He was going too fast. You just said you're going 35 on a 55 highway. So the guy was going the speed limit. Oh no, he was going 60. That's speed limit. Fuck you. Remember, I was going 35 on a 55. Thankfully, I've never had that happen to me with a cop or anyone else. When I first moved to my house, I got pulled over by everybody. The locals, the county sheriff, the state troopers, they all pulled me over. Because when I still worked second shift, so I'd got to work at 1:15, 1:30-ish. By the time I got by my house, it was almost 2:30. Oh, guess when the bars closed? 2:30. So guess who got pulled over by everybody? This guy. But then they'd see me in my work uniform and be like, oh, you just gotta work. Yep. License. You're good. I'm not even gonna run. Just go. And then after about 2 months, they stopped doing that. It's like, I've never gotten a ticket, thankfully. Every time I've ever been pulled over was that situation of I'm out of work when I'm working second shift, get pulled over because I'm the only car on the road at 2:30 at night when the bars are closing, and they're like, "Hey, oh shit, you just gotta work." Yep. All right, well, drive safe out there. Remember, people, if you get pulled over, especially at night, pull over, turn the light on so they can see inside your car. Put your hands on the steering wheel so they see your hands. Holy shit, did he die? It's been a while now. Ouch, Rob. I was like, yeah, of all the times I've been pulled over, it's because I, at the time, worked second shift, the only car to the road that late at night. They pull me over, think, all right, this got me someone coming out of the bar. Shit, you just gotta work. Yep. All right, you're free to go. 10-2. Yeah, that too, Reaper, but unfortunately, it's hard to move countries. Unless you have a very specific skill that that country is looking for, like usually doctors. If you're a doctor, it's a lot easier to move. If you're not a doctor, it's a lot harder to move. Not true, Bastion. If you get pulled over by a cop in the Netherlands, they're gonna be coming up like, "Hey, where you going? Oh, I just got out of the dispensary. Got me a baggie of weed. You want to share some? Sure." America, yeah, you got to be careful. What was it? They just had a case in, I think, Baltimore where someone broke into a guy's house. He called the cops because someone's breaking into his house. Cops show up, beat him to death. Like, holy shit. It's his house. He calls the cops because someone's breaking in. Cops show up and beat him to death. Like, oh shit. But yes, you want to turn the dome light on, parents the steering wheel so they can see your hands. I'm Philip B. Burnell. Here's my address. Here's where you can send the ticket to. Fuck you. And tell the judge to go blow me. Guys, I got like 18 tickets today in the mail. Saying that I was disrespectful to a cop after speeding, but I wasn't driving, dude. I don't even live in Kentucky. I've never been to Kentucky in my life. Right, no, I was when I went with Rambo. I miss you, Rambo. Ack, 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 ack. God, that'd be hilarious. Just have a bunch of fake documents stating that your DSP, fake license, fake registration, and all that. And just be like, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Probably because I was going 90 to 35 while swerving. Yes. License registration. All right, well, DSP, or Philip B. Burnell, here's your ticket and all that. Yeah, 20 days to show up to court. Don't show up to court. No, like he's just like, why do I have 37 tickets in my name? Why do I have 37 court appearances all across the country? Fuck, I got 2 of them in Canada. I haven't been to Canada never. Fuck Canada. It's not even a real country anyways. Terrible. Shout out to South Park. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Everything's gone wrong ever since Canada came along. He doesn't waste his viewers' times as it's... Yeah, man, this is going on a while now. Very long break. He didn't even play his music. I see he's on the opponent's Swaggingson's there, but he's no longer mine.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Whew, I feel much better now, too.
Right, bullshit.
I hope so. I'm excited. I'm very excited for Final Fantasy today.
But he can't afford to go to the doctor, dude. He can't afford to go to the doctor.
Today, at least. huge story developments in the game today. So I hope you guys.
If you could just give me like $20, dude, $20 would go a long way. You can't even buy an onion for $20. Just give me $20.
Let's actually check on sub count. We got a few subs. Cool. We went up by 3, I think. Awesome. Now that I want to jinx it, because I don't want to, my throat's feeling a little bit better today than it has been recently. I know recently it's been pretty bad, where I'm like, ugh, clear my throat constantly. It's still in there, but it feels a little bit better today. So that's good. Yes, this is the steampunk-themed one, Lay's Daibo. There is some steampunk elements in the game, for sure.
Pudge's bitch. Damn it, they want me to go out and bury my parents? Dude, I don't have time for that. Fallout 5 just came out, guys. Except Cat's never working, according to him. Someone in Kiwi Farms keeps track of that, and she only works Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Philly Buckeye.
So she's off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like, holy shit.
Western True Grit. What's your favorite Western?
I have a cousin that works for Lifelight. He works 3 12-hour shifts.
Unforgiven
But that's Lifelight, not Coles. That's 12-hour shifts, not 4-hour shifts.
And there's that one with the group of guys who come together in a town. Isn't Doc Holliday in it? Whatever one has Doc Holliday in it, that's the other one I really like.
Because he's a bitch and he makes his own schedule and he doesn't want to see her.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back
I already
to
said, like, oh, guys, I'm going to be doing my day off on Monday instead of Tuesday. I figured I'd do it on Monday instead. But I thought you had to set around her schedule. Almost as if she doesn't work.
The reason we're doing this is because we wanted to get the final ability that's available for Mog.
Oh, also, during his, was it Christmas Marathon, one of them, that's only showed his desktop. He has a file titled Cat's Pay Stub.
Which is awesome.
So one theory is he's paying her.
That are pretty useful.
If you're a small business and say you pay your wife to be your secretary,
we might want to switch out what,
you can give her 20 grand.
Esper he's holding.
That's a tax write-off.
Okay.
I didn't earn that 20 grand. My wife earned that 20 grand.
Start to finish because we had
tax write-off. Oh, she doesn't have to pay taxes on that? I don't know. I think the limit's only 14, so fine, he pays her 14 grand. Under the 14 grand limit, she doesn't have to pay taxes on that. So it's a way to get around paying 14 grand in taxes.
In order to get back to where you started. So kind of frustrating in that regard. But at the same time...
So that's another way that he's trying to get around tax loopholes and laws and all that. But again, if he ever gets audited, he is boned. I want him to get audited. I want this. If the state of Connecticut audited him for not paying his property taxes, would be hilarious.
I'm thinking,
give me money.
Right now for Tier 2. I'm thinking we'll put Ifrit on him, so now he'll learn Fire 2 quickly. Okay. How's she doing with Seraphim? It's really Seraphim is what it's supposed to be, but that's the abbreviated name of it. Okay, she's almost learned Remedy, and when she's done with that, we can switch her over to something else. Okay.
Yeah, as long as she does something for the stream. But she doesn't do anything for the stream.
And Unicorn.
It's my secretary. What does she do as your secretary?
Okay.
She sits in her office to play Skyrim.
That's good.
That's why he calls it her office.
Okay, good stuff.
Not her gaming room, because it's an office. He writes it off on the taxes.
What? Hold on a second.
No, I can write off more of the electricity. Guys, I can write off more of my electricity. Yay!
You know what I'm gonna do?
He is so boned if he ever gets audited. It's gonna be hilarious.
Since all she's learning is Remedy, I'm gonna switch her over to Unicorn because then she'll learn all these other spells too. And then I'm gonna switch Locke over to Seraphim, and he's gonna learn all these at a very much accelerated rate. See that? Okay, cool. What the? Symbols is what's the state of play the Quiet Man? What's the state of playing the Quiet Man? I'm not playing the Quiet Man. That's the state of it. Okay, so
why not?
We're currently on Mount.
Because you're a bitch.
Holtz. We have to backtrack throughout the entire
actually got to talk to the guy who did the sound on that. He was at Umicon
get all the way back
earlier this year.
At the Veld, and then we
guy
get
did
the
the
hell out of
sound
here.
for that game was there. Got to talk to him. That's pretty cool.
The story of the game, which the story is about to pick up in a big way. Okay. So how's everyone doing today? It's a good day. You know, today's Saturday. It's actually the 28th of December, 2019. So it's actually right after Christmas. And
Yes,
a lot of
yes,
people
it
are kind
is.
of like getting back to work, which kind of sucks. I agree. Sucks you have to go back to work after that.
Sucks you have to go to work, guys. Unlike me, I get to stay here and play video games.
So I'm curious.
Working 9 to 5 jobs for suckers.
There's going to be at least, I'm guessing, at least a half hour of repetitive grinding through these areas to kill all these enemies and get out of here and go back to where I was. So we're going to have a lot of opportunity to talk here, guys. That's right. Our Breezy, it is the last Saturday of 2019. This is the last Final Fantasy VI stream of 2019. It's the last everything of 2019, right? We're heading to the very end of a decade. Quantrell Bishop says,
Throat clear, throat clear, 30-30 throat clear. 30-30 throat clear, 30-30 throat
the frozen is always good
clear.
longer. You know, it's going to stay a long time. I would eat the leftovers. Lays Daibo says this version of a fast forward option to speed up grinding. No, it doesn't. This is just an emulated version of the PlayStation 1 collection of Final Fantasy. There is no way to speed up the combat. We just got to tough through it.
I'm sure there is, but it might take some modding or
what
something.
we're doing right now is
which you'll never
not
do.
a waste because we're learning magic points, and that's going to allow us to learn all the spells in the game. What's going to end up happening is these people in my party right now are going to be crazy good because they're going to know all the spells by the time that we get back to the belt. But yeah, I know in future versions
going back
of
to
these
that
games,
classic
like,
Final
for
Fantasy
example,
music.
Fantasy 9, I think 7, they have the fast forward option so you can go through the game quickly. You can't do that in this version. So.
And if you guys never tried it, check out
Put the roast beef on the
pigpiggo.net.
pizza? I don't
Great
know about
search
that.
engine. Tell me
Like,
whatever you want, you can find the bullshit he said.
Steak style pizza that had like cheese and the white style cheese and peppers and stuff, maybe then. But I wouldn't put regular roast beef on a pizza with red sauce and stuff. I don't know about that, man. Okay. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Oh. Oh.
Old school Final Fantasy. Old school Final Fantasy.
Which Final Fantasy game is better in your opinion, 9 or 12? Says Fat Mr. Bow.
9.
I really liked 9. The one complaint I had about 9, I felt it was way too linear. It wasn't really until the end of the game that the game gave you any opportunity to do any kind of like major open world exploration. And there was a lot of side content at the end of the game, but I like it when there's a lot of side content, you know, at various points in the game. Final Fantasy VI has like 3 major points where there's open world
No
side
T-pose
content
counter.
And so I was disappointed.
But yeah,
Final
9
Fantasy
was
IX
better
didn't
than
have
12.
that. Final Fantasy 12
I couldn't even
has
beat
an
12.
insane amount of open world side content. Like, the game opens up almost like
Adderall,
immediately. You can
Adderall, it's a hell of a drug. It's
fight
called
giant
Adderall.
monsters, and you can level up infinitely. It's kind of like almost an MMO in that regard.
No, it's not.
So
Let's
in my
see.
opinion-
Out of the PlayStation 1s,
I can't answer
7,
the
8,
question
9.
yet. I would say
PlayStation 2s,
I like that there is a lot of open
10,
world in Final Fantasy 12, but I
12,
never beat Final Fantasy 12. I actually
10 2.
hated, well, I didn't hate it. I was just really bored with the story to the point where I stopped playing
PlayStation
the
4,
story.
I've never played anymore. Well, no, I played Final
And I
Fantasy
went
13.
on to do other stuff
It was
because I was
alright.
so bored with the story, I never bothered continuing on with it. So, I guess the real
13,
question
if it
is,
didn't have the Final Fantasy
you know,
name
what's
slapped
more
on it,
important
could have been a better game. But when you
is
play
it
a game called Final Fantasy,
the actual
you expect Final
gameplay elements of
Fantasy,
the
not
story.
walk down the hallway,
Everyone
be the
might
guy,
have a different
walk down the
answer for
hallway,
that. I'm gonna give her
cussing,
Shiva for an
walk down the hallway.
nice too.
It's like, where's the airships? Where's the open world maps? Where's all the side content?
So I would have to go
There is
back
none.
and play Final
But it's not a
Fantasy
Final
12,
Fantasy
which, by
game.
the way, I could. It's available to play now on modern consoles. So I'd have to go back and play through it and actually beat it and everything to give a valid opinion because I've never done that before.
They came out with the Final Fantasy 12, but it's the Japanese
so this is the
version
Returners hideout.
called like Zodiac Age or something like that. So it's even
Yeah, the
way
Returners,
different.
And I think they're all gone. Yeah, I think the Returners like abandoned the hideout or whatever. Oh, never mind. Welcome back. Glad you're okay.
Everyone don't forget to check out Agent Propa.
I don't think he's gonna sell anything significant.
He did
Basically
the
sell
top 10
same
2019.
Stuff. Yeah, same stuff as before.
the top worst moments.
Okay.
Check out Agent
Hello, Turk Delphi.
Propa.
How's it going?
Let's see, 12,000
So I
views on
think
that.
I
18,000
need to
views on
jump
his
down the
Foreclosure
river
Saga video.
On the raft and do the
Like,
raft
God
ride again.
damn,
and
those
then you
blew
end
up.
in another area, but I don't remember how to do that.
And he's up
Is it
to
this way?
846 subscribers.
It is. Okay. Here it is. Elite River. So we got to go down the Elite now, I think. Internet Famous McCoy gifted a sub to Midstance Phil. Congrats, Midstance Phil. Thank you, Internet Famous McCoy, for the support. We're basically retracing our steps from
Yeah,
earlier
some
in
of
the
it's
game.
like, wait a minute, that happened this year. I thought that happened like 2 years
earlier.
ago. No, it happened in July. That's only not even 6 months ago. Yeah, we know. So much happens in his
I'm hoping
life.
after this ride, then we can get back.
Just like when I did
I
the
think
11-year
it's time to do
Legacy.
it, I think.
It's like, how do you choose which ones?
Hey,
Because some of these years
there's
there's a dozen different things you can
The
choose.
right thing, please let me know. Mr. Phil, this is Final Fantasy VI. It says on the stream. How could you not know?
I mean, it's just fucking crazy how much he goes through in a single month, let alone a year, let alone 11 years. In 1 month, he had the Mario 64 Begathon stream, Jasper reveal,
We're not
plus
get significant experience
the-
with these guys.
what was
But we're
it?
only gonna get the magic points.
Or was that
So at least
August?
we're
I think that was
getting something out of
August.
it.
With the start of the whole spraying Jasper June on the wires.
Internet famous requested, how do I not know? Because it's been 7.5, 8 years since I played this, and I can't remember absolutely everything that I did.
But you
know,
had the
in game
guide.
from
You've
years
shown
and
the
years and
guide
years ago.
before,
Yeah,
so
I forget
alright guys,
things
I'm gonna be
over
reading from the
time.
guide.
Iron Razor, we do have Setzer, but he's not in the party right now. But we do
God,
have
he's so
Setzer.
boring.
When I was using his slots, I hit jackpot a couple times.
I think also that was also the month with the Jasper just did that. Jasper just did that.
7 remake next year. Could we possibly get an 8 remake in 2020 or Lost Odyssey next in line? Well, remember 2020, Final Fantasy 7 is coming out in March, so that's going to be the next Final Fantasy I play. And then after that,
But it's not the
and
full
maybe,
Final Fantasy. It's
we'll
Final
consider,
Fantasy Disc
what I do
1.
next, and it'll probably be like around the summertime. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, he
I
definitely
would
decalled
say
that cat.
8 or 12 would be the next Final Fantasy playthrough, right?
But yeah, it's only gonna be Disc 1 of Final
Yeah, I
Fantasy
agree, Kyle,
7.
guys, and Mog's a good
So
party.
they're not
Yeah,
gonna be
Mog's
worried about Final
strong,
Fantasy 8. They gotta focus on
as
finishing
well
Final Fantasy
as,
7.
Versatile. Since we got a little bit further, I guess we should save the game. In reality, I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing. I don't know if I was supposed to go on this raft or not. So I'm going to save in a different slot. Oh.
Save states.
I'm going to save in this one, yeah. Just to be sure that I didn't override something and I did the wrong thing. Sluggo Jones says, boxers or briefs, my girlfriend must know.
Weirdo.
Boxers. I haven't worn briefs since, like, high school. I hated briefs when I wore them. As a kid, my parents bought me briefs. I hated them. Boxers are so much better. Silent Weapon says, the only thing I didn't like about Final Fantasy IX, the revolving door characters, you don't get your fully formed party till late in the game. Right, it never feels like, it always feels like you're on this linear path of this is what you have to do, you're constricted to do this. For a very long time in Final Fantasy IX. It's not until like the late game that everyone's available as a party member. Now you can choose
Still
who
suck.
you want. You can do your open world exploration. It's so late in the game. It really feels like you're on rails for like 90% of the game, you know? Okay. Ben Swervant says, if I were to play another game series that wasn't Street Fighter or a fighting game in general competitively, what would it be? It would be some kind of a first-person shooter, like maybe Call
Yeah,
of
the
Duty.
Final Fantasy remake that's coming out is literally just Disc 1. It's Midgard, where you're fighting
you have a turbo controller that just
what the hell's the name of the company that you're fighting?
and you set the game
In
to
that whole
remember
city,
or
like,
memory,
that's it,
so it'll always
from what I've
hit
heard.
up, and it'll always do basic
Final Fantasy
combat
7
over
that's
and
coming out
over.
is gonna be
You could leave the
just
game
that
running for
disc.
2-3 days, and when you come back, everyone's
But we're gonna be
playing
adding more
9.
stuff to it. We're
That's
gonna be
how you cheat the
adding
game.
this and that to it, so there'll be more bosses and more monsters, more areas to go to per game or per disc. But it's gonna be Shinra, so it's gonna be just that disc, and then you get out of the city. And all right, well, you guys gotta wait for part 2 to come
probably
out.
some kind of a first-person shooter. The only, outside of Street Fighter, the only other games that I ever gotten close to like caring about competitively was the original Modern Warfare and Halo 3. Because I played the shit out of those games when they were new releases, and I was actually very good at them. Like, my rankings were great, and I was
I
doing
mean, that's
really
what they
well in
kind of
them
did
a
for
long
the
time.
Life is
I
Strange
entered a tournament
series,
for Modern Warfare,
or what
and got second place
Telltale
with
Games
my
did for
team.
their games was doing in sections.
So,
But
that's what I would say, but I would have to hyper.
how are you gonna
And quite frankly, as
be
I
like,
told
all
you
right,
guys, I really have
$60?
not liked
Oh, you want to play this too?
the
$60?
competitive
Like,
first-person shooters of the past few years.
better
The
not be
matches are
$60
very
for
low, detection's
8
terrible,
disc.
so,
if you're releasing Final Fantasy 7, it better be $20
all right,
per thing, where you pay $60 but you get all 3
Kodachis
discs.
or Kodachi Studios.
Just gotta wait for them to come out and
Kodachi
download them.
Studios.
Because paying
Oh, we did
$60 per disc.
Kodachi Studios has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Kodachi Studios, for the subscription. I appreciate that. You know where we are? I remember where we are. This is the same merchant from earlier in the game. This is from when Sabin came out of the river. It's the nutcase. Hey! You're the clockmaker? I've been waiting for ages. No, I'm not the clockmaker. There it is on the wall. It's the same guy. This is Gao's dad, who lost his mind when his wife.
Yeah, but Final Fantasy 15 still kind of sold pretty well, and all the DLCs that kept coming out. I was like, hey, you remember how you spent $60 for Final Fantasy 15? Well, if you want to finish it, you got to buy this $10 DLC, this $10 DLC, this $10 DLC. Oh, you got to buy this expansion pack for $15. So I spent $150 to get the complete game.
Pretty messed up.
Yep.
Oh, let's see here.
Chocobo.
For Croy to me $4, and I'm still enjoying the Final Fantasy VI playthrough, crossing my fingers for Chrono Trigger sometime in 2020. Maybe, if you guys really wanted to see me go back and play Chrono Trigger again. I love that game, too. And I've only played Chrono Trigger maybe 5 or 6 times. Although, I played the living shit out of the one. I forget if it was on the original DS or whatever. But whatever version that was, I went back and I replayed a million times to get all the endings. Because the game has like 8 endings or something crazy like that.
Something like that. It's pretty awesome.
But I love that game, and you know,
amazing how I was able to play it over and over again in other games you won't even play once.
Year was it? No, it was the year I was 2013.
Can't play this game once, guys. Oh, I don't want to play it. This game may have played 8 times.
Super Mario World, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and maybe like 1 or 2 other retro games that year. It was the summer of retro, summer of 2013 when I did that, and a lot of people gave me shit for it because they wanted to see other things other than retro. But I love doing it.
God damn it.
Yeah, Dooley Dread. The last time you've seen me do something on the internet is the last time I did it. So he just asked, when's the last time you played Earthbound? Was it 5 to 6 years ago? Yes. The last time you saw me do something on the internet is the last time I played it. I don't play games offline. I spend all
Real
day
gamer.
gaming. I don't have time offline to game, you know?
Yes, you do. You have hours upon hours. And I love how he doesn't count mobile games as gaming. Because you know he sits there and plays mobile games. WWE Supercard, anyone? Mr. I can't live stream WWE Supercard anymore. Why? Because people found out the thousands I was spending on this game. People figured out I was spending thousands on this game.
Retro. But to this day, people still say it was a bad idea. I thought the summer of retro was one of the most fun summers I ever had. I was able to go back and re-experience
Not a
all
joke.
games from
When I was playing
childhood.
Warhammer 40k Inquisitor with my friend on Christmas,
But remember,
loading screens can be kind of long.
It was about
It's like, man, I'm bored during the loading screens.
For YouTube.
You know what I haven't played yet?
Offline,
Diablo 2 this year. I've played Diablo 2 every year since it came out.
Well,
So,
I take that back. 2013,
PS4 got Inquisitor, turned to my computer,
so I
bring
was
up
streaming on the internet, but I wasn't interacting with anyone or anything.
Diablo 2, and
People hated
alright,
the
with
fact
some new
that
character.
I
What?
was just doing all
I want
old-school
loading
games.
screens on. I'll just play a little bit of Diablo
I'm
2.
doing well, CZ Gaming. Thank you
Went
for
through and
asking.
beat the Den of Evil
We are
while playing
the overworld of the game in order to get
Warhammer
back to the
Inquisitor.
Continue on with the plot of the game.
It's like,
Now that we've gotten mods,
I get my ADDs
next to
pretty
last
bad,
game,
but I didn't think it was
you're not
that
gonna
bad where I gotta play
find out
2
really
games at
much later
once.
in the game.
Because the loading screen takes too fucking long.
Would I consider myself a gamer, ass opposable? No, I'm not a gamer at all. Hell no.
Holy
Stupid
shit.
Summer Retro was good. I loved it. Because even though it was all retro games, it was a big variety. You had Zelda, and then you had turn-based RPGs, you had platformers. It was like all the classic games that I played back in the day. Will I return to Lost Planet one day? You only see Lost Planet 2 co-op on YouTube? Probably not. I don't see a reason to. The Lost Planet series was interesting at the time, but there's just so many games that are just much better than Lost Planet now. And quite frankly, I don't think anyone really cares. Just being honest. Lost Planet was much better co-op too. I could never imagine myself playing Lost Planet solo. So you saw what we just did? We just walked through. It was formerly a camp of the Empire, but now you can just walk right through it. Now this used to be the Phantom Forest, and it still is the Phantom Forest, but we can turbo through it now.
Doesn't surprise me. The Clash of Clans game. I know someone did an article about a guy that spends like $30,000 on it already. And he's gotten so far where it's either you spend $2,000 to get rid of the cooldown, or you wait 13 years. Like, yeah, it's level 822, cooldown time 13 years, or I spend $2,000 to get rid of the cooldown. The guy that was spending that kind of money could afford to spend that kind of money, but can you imagine going, I had to wait 13 years to upgrade that,
Alright,
or
spells.
$2,000 done.
What's for lunch dinner? Tonight, Cat is
Yeah, he just admitted he's not a fucking
style
gamer.
low
Then what
game.
are
He's
you?
going to have egg noodles with peppers.
Yes, Phil does use ad block. That way they don't have
pork,
ass
and a
popping up when
sauce
he's
made with
trying to do
sesame
his
seeds and many other things.
retrospective
So it's going to be very good.
events and all that, but
So
How
I don't
do
know
you-
what to do here.
I play video games for a living. So you call yourself a gamer?
Oh.
I'm not a gamer.
Well,
I
that
hate
was
games.
easy. See,
Well,
it
thanks
skips
for
the
finally
whole
admitting
train
that.
segment here. You don't have to do it.
Thanks for finally admitting you're not a gamer. Just a dirty bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. These egg noodles, it's the really thin kind that you can get at like an Asian market. That's where we got them from. And last time we ate them, I was like, oh my god, they're so good. It's like the best noodles. I love egg noodles, and the Asian style are like real good.
But he has no money, guys. He has no money.
So I can't wait for dinner. La la la. Sluggo Jones has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Sluggo Jones. By the way, Sluggo Jones. So Sluggo Jones emailed me this morning asking to be unbanned. I don't know. Like, I swear I unbanned you 1,000,000 years ago. Because I didn't unban you this morning. You've been unbanned for quite a long time. You just didn't realize it or something. Okay.
Guess you finally gave enough money to get him banned, huh?
Barren Falls. Why not? Here we go.
He's a beggar. He's a pig roach. He's an online disaster.
And now we did it. We're on the
He gets his money from the
Finally.
kids.
Okay. We just got to get over to the ship.
Ramen,
That was a
ramen.
tour of the world
Why
right
spend
there.
25 cents for a
Entire
package of
world.
ramen when you can spend $15
Interviews
for the exact same thing?
They
Ramen.
did a Final Fantasy VII remake style update with Final Fantasy VI. Do you think Final Fantasy VI would lose a lot of its charm? I think real-time combat like Final Fantasy 15 might be fun, but I think anime style overacting might be cringy. Big ups to top as top tipper. Well, oh, you're right, Internet Famous Record. You are the top tipper. I have to put you up there. My bad. I forgot to update the leaderboard. Let me do that.
Got to update the leaderboard, i.e. don't want people to know he's making that much money again.
Thank you for calling me out on that, because sometimes I get caught up in a game and I don't pay attention.
Caught up in a game. He hates
I
video
don't know,
games.
like I guess really what we'll have to see is with Final Fantasy VII, right? Is Final Fantasy VII's remake gonna hold up and be as good if or better than the original?
Nope.
Excuse me.
Just no.
And then we can make a judgment, right? For me, it blew me away even seeing like characters from classic Final Fantasy in a game. Like what was it last year or 2 years ago that I played? I didn't even play it. I played the demo. I never played it. What was
He
the name of
bought
that
the game, but he
Final
didn't.
Fantasy? It
He
was one
spent
of
the
game where,
$60 on the
like,
game,
it's like a
never
fighting
played it.
game or some weird shit. That was just so odd.
Spent
to me.
$60 on a game. Never played it. But he has no money,
But yeah,
guys. He doesn't have the money to do it.
setting,
He doesn't have the money to do it. He doesn't have the money to do it. He doesn't have the money to do it.
Dissidia, that was it. Dissidia NT, yes. Use the best. I've already talked about this. I don't think we're gonna have time to play Final Fantasy VII before the remake. It comes out in March, and I'm gonna be playing this and finishing this up in the next week or two, and then we're gonna have.
And then you're gonna give me
Dragon Ball
money.
RPG coming out. So how many RPGs realistically can I play together? You know what I mean?
All of them. You can do
I
whatever
don't think
you
it's gonna be
want.
very
It's your
viable
channel.
to play 1,000,000 RPGs. So I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that it's just gonna basically be I beat Final Fantasy VI, then I focus in on the Dragon Ball RPG, and then we're gonna be doing other stuff until the remake. I don't think we're gonna have time to do a full Final Fantasy VII playthrough, man.
Probably not much longer because this
Okay.
game's when he's playing the games, he's so
Let's sleep
fucking
at the end. shall we?
boring.
Oh, by the way, we can check and see if the guy got any new letters or whatever. Since we just did a world freaking
Yeah,
tour.
he's so boring when he's playing the games. I love that he can't play racing games because he's so busy looking at chat he keeps crashing.
Nope. See, what it is every step of the story, when another major story event happens, you come back here.
You come back here and they
it
give you
advances
money?
The plot with him and that woman,
No, no money.
you know, passing letters to each other, I believe. Yeah,
But so
see?
far we've got a pretty
So we
good
have to
stream out of
wait
this. I
and
mean,
come
we
back
got.
to the gang
I'm not a
after the
gamer.
next
I'm
story.
not a gamer. I don't call myself a gamer. We got the. I'm gonna play
Oh,
Roblox,
shit,
guys.
that's-
By the way,
I
I'm a
forgot to
mature
say
adult.
the
I'm
end.
not a trans entertainer. I'll just be playing
Okay.
Roblox, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Minecraft.
Control Bishop, I don't have a favorite.
What's
day
the
of the
other
week to
kitty
stream
game
on.
that he's playing? Oh,
In
Animal
reality,
Crossing.
Like, my week is so
So he's gonna be
different
playing
now.
all
I had
these
an
kitty
office
games,
job,
but
and
he's
like,
not a trans
weekends
entertainer.
off. It It was so
Don't
interesting.
you dare call him a
that
children's
we weren't getting
entertainer.
on the weekends and stuff. Now it's
As he
like
plays nothing but children's games.
at a whim, at a moment's notice, I could change my whole life schedule around, you know, based on my wife's time off and stuff like that.
But your wife is always off.
So it really doesn't affect me that much. You know, I don't have a favorite day or whatever.
Your wife is always off, according to
Yeah,
you.
none of us. There's a Dragon Ball RPG in January. It's called Kakarot. It's supposed to be a turn-based RPG going through all the lore of Dragon Ball, but also adds in a ton of new story elements and enemies and stuff to make
Which
it a
should be
viable
cool.
RPG. I don't know how the hell it's going to end up being or how well received it'll be. If it's a traditional turn-based style RPG, I'm going to love it, but I don't know how people are going to like it.
Have to wait and
It's
see
what
how
they
it goes, though.
It's not turn-based? Well, whatever it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. I thought it was a traditional JRPG. Yes, that is right, Josh Hushel.
It's Japanese, so it's gotta be JRPG, dude.
Twitch had said
Jim
they
Lewis,
would,
how's it going?
But then Twitch launched the channel points early in December instead of January,
Ooh.
and they never reset them, so you kept all of your points, Josh.
Catherine is
Happy
never
holidays
turned
to
on.
you
You're
as
not
well.
wrong about that.
Good to see ya.
Yeah, she only works for what Kiwi Farms can figure out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. She works weekends, that's it, so she's off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Mind you, this is during the holidays. When retails are at the busiest, so how's she only working weekends? Unless somebody's got a bun in the oven. And they can't be working that hard.
Alright, we're about to advance the story, everyone. Once I get to the airship down here, we're about to advance the story. So.
He doesn't have time to watch the trailer.
Ah,
Yes, have
Combat
you.
says,
Yes, that's
buying
right,
and going
you.
spending binge
Give him
would
money
have
to
way
tell him
more
about
than
the game.
116,000.8k spending points that I have now. Oh my god. That's all you have? I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, well. We've done it. Let's get the hell out of here.
Run away, run
So we gotta go
away.
back down here.
Ah, the
Okay,
airship.
the Empire.
Good times.
And what we got here is that base that previously we couldn't get to. And this is where we need to infiltrate. Now remember, last time we were at this base, we tried to go here.
Well, she's
to
only
fight
working
enemies, but
weekends,
they
3 days a
blow
week.
us out,
She's
right?
probably pregnant.
Okay.
It's fucking hilarious.
All right. So let's go in and see
That
what's
he-
going on. By the way,
So
I
he's
might
got
come out at
the
party for
Connecticut
this.
condo foreclosure he refuses to talk about.
All right.
He's got the cat, probably pregnant thing he's refusing to talk about.
The Imperial base. That's odd. No Imperial soldiers. Let's get over this. Let's get this over with. Blech. Where did the soldiers go? Locked. The door is locked. For now.
He's massively strong in
If I
him.
remember correctly, depending on optional stuff you do in the game, that
I know
does
I did. How about you,
later,
guy?
I believe. Okay.
Oh, because it might screw up his plans to pay her money.
I'm trying to remember
Like,
if there's
here's-
items or anything.
Because we've seen it before on his computer, the cat's payroll thing. So he's most likely paying her as his secretary to get around the taxes on it.
I love this music. So ominous. The Empire music.
But he can't play Castlevania games, dude.
Okay.
No one wants to see him play those, i.e. he doesn't make money off of them.
So, we're about to head to a new dungeon.
Yes, he does. He refuses to tell anyone anything.
Gate.
Unless it's about his taxes. If it's about his taxes, he'll definitely go into details about those because he needs your money. He really does. He needs that money to pay his bills.
Oh shit! It's a good thing I checked. He had maxed out, right? Oh man,
Fucking
what do I want him to
ridiculous.
learn? He didn't learn fire
And he
yet,
gets
but
away with
she's
it.
currently learning fire, I believe.
He
Tara?
gets away with it every single time because his fans are a bunch of morons and children
Bio-breaking doom.
who don't know any better. Ah. Sad face.
Alright, let's have him learn bio-breaking doom. He's learning. Oh, he's learning drain. He doesn't want to learn that. Get that out of here. Drain. That sucks. Let's have him learn.
Well, it sounds like Autistic is
all the
Dramatic
healing
is about to start his own
spells, yeah.
stream. And we're getting to the boring parts of his streams, so
Okay, she's still learning ice too. She's not.
I think I'm gonna call it a day for now. I got a bunch of video ideas I gotta make.
Oh, yes, he's doing all the Fire 2, Ice 2, Bolt 2 spells. Very nice.
Like I said, this day off may be really good because I may be good up to like January 10th on
Okay.
videos made. Except for my power rankings. The NFL power rankings, obviously, I gotta do after the football games are over, just saying. But
Alright, there we go.
other than that, I'll be good till like January 10th if I get all the ideas I got in my head
Into the
down
cave leading to
and
the
made and all
sealed
that.
door.
So I can do that while watching The Dragon Prince on Netflix. Check it
Oh
out.
my god. I pressed the direction and got randomly attacked.
Randomly, dude.
That's
It's
right.
totally
That's
random.
correct. He says I should also consider the stat growth you get from each Esper. He's absolutely right. Oh no. I think Water Rondo.
Yeah, but then did he rage quit Secret of
Yes.
Mana? 'Cause I thought like at the
God.
end he screwed up, did something wrong. I was like, no, I don't want to play this over again. Fuck it, and quit the game. So I don't know if he actually played. I don't think he actually beat that game.
Kind
of sad.
Nino. This is one of his dance moves. El Nino, motherfucker. Isn't that cool? So what happens is when you use dance, if it's successful, you change the whole background environment, and then you use elemental attacks of that element.
Yes, he did. All right, I
Nino's
thought
level
that's what he did. He
1, so that was cool.
rage quit Secret of Mana because he screwed something up.
But yeah,
Like, damn it, the guy didn't tell me that. I mean, I didn't know to do that, guys. I totally wasn't watching the guide, I swear.
Level with an Esper equipped,
He was watching the
you get
guide.
a stat bonus. So some of them is HP plus 10, Vigor plus
So, I
2,
guess with that,
etc. Those are
guys,
really good. So it's not only
Thank you
about
for
learning
watching.
spells,
Hopefully I was
it's
able to
also about
entertain you.
learning,
Holla holla for the dollar Liquid Snake 64. What's good, bro? Everything.
It's also
Guys, it's been
about
over 2
learning,
hours already.
the stat
Sheesh.
boosts when you level up.
So anyways,
it's kinda
guys,
neat.
thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have
An assassin dagger.
wonderful day.
I think